I'll have to try that. I'm pretty sure I've already said it, but I'll double check. Because I know I've accused both individually and at the same time.
Okay, so we're now live, which means we're just talking about this.
Yeah, I'm solving riddles. Is
You
neither
wanna give some
spelled
context?
NEI or NIE?
NEI.
NEI.
It's not neither, it's not both, and it's not them individually.
Nice.
Well, you're fucked.
Well,
And
good
yet
luck,
I
sir.
need to make progress.
I love how much
I am
of a
playing a
non-rule I
riddle-based
before
dungeon
use.
crawler.
Tell
Either
us the
you
name,
are
Kane.
alive. It's called Cryptmaster.
Yeah.
I'm playing a
Choose
bunch
to
of
play the
zombies. The statue just said, either you are alive or I am telling the truth. I'm playing undead, so you can't be telling the truth. Then the other statue says, either this statement is a lie or I am not telling the truth. And what the fuck does that mean?
I love Twitch
working in
ignoring my
reverse.
ad block. Nice.
For the best. Sort of.
I mean, hey, if Twitch ignores
It's
your
a
ad
paradox.
block, I get like 1 cent. It's great.
People deserve to be compensated for their work. If only ads weren't so prevalent everywhere.
Yeah, every time, because right now, I have not set up any mid-roll ads on stream yet. I could, but I haven't for now. Which means all I get is ad rev from pre-roll ads. Which is like a few cents every stream at most.
Still nice.
Sure.
Yeah, we take that.
I mean,
Also,
it's
don't
better
get
that you're
paid
getting
by
stuff now.
I don't get paid at all by Twitch until I get they have a minimum payout of like $50 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which
Well, that's
makes
good.
sense, but yeah, it's not like I'm gonna be getting like
After you get there,
$5 deposits into my account every month from Twitch. I have to wait for it to add up.
Soon, my child.
Nah, it's fine. I mean, honestly, the more exciting thing about getting affiliate is all the new like channel point stuff, and some of the we can do like channel point betting now. Like you can do polls and stuff like that, which is cool.
Do you have a name for the channel points?
They're called crumbs.
Crumbs. Oh.
Because of the whole loaf thing.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep. I'm thinking of calling each of the tiers of subscription like a different type of bread.
What is like the ascending level of bread? Like, what is the best bread you could have?
I would say focaccia's up there. Focaccia's really high up there. So the two that I've come up with so far are sourdough and focaccia. I just need a third one.
Flatbread.
Flatbread. Naan.
Just regular old. What's that like sweet berry bread? Is that focaccia?
Focaccia? No, probably not. Though you can put a bunch of different stuff on focaccia and still have it be focaccia. Focaccia's got that really airy crumb structure, so it has those massive bubbles on the inside. And then a lot of time you'll see people put like roasted garlic cloves and sun-dried tomatoes on top.
Garlic cloves?
Yeah, roasted garlic cloves. Have you had roasted garlic before?
Not in memory. I probably
have. So roasted garlic as opposed to raw roasted garlic is actually quite sweet. It takes on a sweeter taste. And so you can just eat roasted garlic raw, like after it's been roasted, you can just eat whole cloves basically.
Crunch.
No, it's not crunchy at that point because after you roast it, it becomes soft.
Huh. This is one fucked up plant.
Roasted garlic's really good. If you ever have a chance to try it on anything, it's quite good. There was one time, and this is still, I think, to this day, the greatest grilled cheese sandwich I've ever made. It took me like 2 hours to do it as well. But I roasted garlic and caramelized onions, and I put that on inside my grilled cheese sandwich. And to this day, it is still the best grilled cheese sandwich I've ever made. It's so extra and so bougie, but it's really good.
Bougie grilled cheese. Come on,
Grilled
Leo.
cheese
Where's
is
your
worth
sense
going
of
the extra mile.
pride as a poor person?
What's up?
What did Kent say?
Blue cheese, good cheese is worth going the extra mile.
I agree.
True.
Yeah, anyways, this is like the best grilled cheese sandwich I'd ever had. Almost, I'm trying to decide if, because I did it with caramelized onions that one time, and if I ever try and recreate it again, trying to decide if I should go with caramelized onions, pickled onions, or some combination of both.
I'd say caramelized.
They're basically two different tastes. They're both onions, but it's essentially two different tastes and textures. Because pickled onions still retain a little bit of crunch to them. And they come with the, like, vinegary, pickly flavor. But caramelized onions are just they're pretty soft. There's no real crunch left. And they have that really, like, they've got that nice, sweet caramelized onion flavor.
Mm.
And so it could almost work with both of them at the same time. I'm just not sure it's necessary.
Shall we begin?
We can.
This game just called me dumb and gave me simpler answers.
Everybody want to get started, or do
I
you
got to
wanna...
unmute.
What?
Nothing. Nothing that doesn't happen every time.
Oh,
Anyways,
we're
yes,
getting
let's
started.
start.
Not everyone's even in
I need to stop
Alberta.
scrolling Twitter, dude. I'm getting FNAF movie spoilers.
Oh,
You need to stop scrolling Twitter in general. And also, that doesn't...
That doesn't even happen that often. It's just when we're streaming somehow.
why? That's
kinda
like
on
the
you for getting
least.
spoiled
That's
by
like
FNAF
the.
movie.
Anyways,
It's great second monitor content.
All right. Well, let me run through the stream schedule real quick.
Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, we will
Live
be
Taco
doing.
Mania.
I've pretty much decided we'll be doing Yakuza 0 at this point. I was thinking about it, and the chances of me getting to it later in the week are pretty low. I will do at least one other stream this week. Maybe two. But the deal is I'm trying to cram one more stream in amongst a bunch of other logistical stuff, so I'm not like 1,000% sure when it's gonna be. But it could be if it would either be a Wednesday or Friday afternoon stream for Celeste, or a Thursday evening stream for either Hollow Knight or Celeste. And I know that's complicated, so what I'm really just gonna say is one, possibly two streams between Wednesday afternoon, Thursday night, and Friday afternoon. Those are the three theoretical time slots I could do them. Not sure what exactly they'll be, but I'll do at least one, possibly two streams over that period. And then obviously we'll also have Yakuza 0 tomorrow night, Tuesday night. We'll do Yakuza 0. Other than that, I don't think I have any other updates. I did chat just briefly with Whiskers earlier today about the emote situation. I'm not sure that I don't think that's gonna come like super quickly or anything, but we are.
You need to send me those specs you told me in writing. I already forgot.
It's literally anything. I thought it was more complicated than it was, but it's literally anything.
Well, shoot.
Like it can
Never
be
mind
any.
it.
They literally say it can be. It's a square. That's the one thing. As long as it's square. Emotes have to be in square format, but it can be anywhere between 112 pixels and 4096 or whatever it is. So it's really not, it's not as rigid as I thought it was. The ones that have the more complicated requirements are like badges and stuff like that, which is another thing I should think about, but I'm focusing on emotes first. Anyways, we'll hopefully have some fun emotes in the not too distant future. Been talking with both Whiskers and Pumpkin about that. No guarantees though, just letting you guys know it's still a work in progress. We're at least thinking about it and making plans. And someone left the call.
It was Whiskers.
Okay.
He just had to cram out those badges. He left for the hills as soon as he got the chance.
Whiskers was like, "You want a fucking emote? I'll give you a fucking emote." Well, I guess we can't start the session now. Gotta wait for a second.
All right, we'll give him 30 seconds.
Whiskers really said, "Ain't no time like the present."
I mean, he's not wrong, but time and place.
Oh, okay. We just got a message from Whiskers. He says he got to restart his computer, and to go ahead and get started without him. In which case, I have gone through my announcements, my really scattershot and not much of a plan for the stream schedule. And then, and then our brief discussion on emotes for the channel. So I'll just go ahead and hand things over to our bestest DM, Michak.
Your only DM.
Our
Put some
only.
respect on the name.
Why are we DeBaby on the map?
Don't worry about it. So, where last we left off, the group had finally gotten out of the forest. They made their way back into Lakuhiri after having made a very long rowboat trip across the Lakuhiran Reservoir, and now they're just sort of resting. They stayed at this nice, classy establishment, but didn't spend any money. They went to a place called the Winter Chicken, according to Leo, and, you know, whatever. Breakfast.
Oh my God,
There was lots of
guys.
breakfast to be had.
Sorry, I have to interrupt. Parkinski is back.
Oh,
Parkinski's
No.
been gone for months. I haven't seen Parkinski in ages. That's insane. Sorry to interrupt, but
I'm sure he has a lot of important things to say in Azerbaijanistan.
I think it's Armenian right now.
Armenian.
Yeah.
What a change up.
Azerbaijan was the Thomas Media dubs.
All right, fair enough.
For those of you who
Anyway.
have been watching me for a shorter amount of time, got a bit of a running gag because there's a small subset of users on YouTube chat who join and speak exclusively in languages you've never heard of before.
Google translated. Or so we are pretty sure.
Anyways,
These people are strange. Anyways, so you guys are on yourselves now in the streets of Lakuhiri outside the spring chicken, not the winter chicken.
Wait, hold
Oh.
on.
What's
Sorry.
up?
1, 2. Perfect. All right, keep going. Had to click start recording.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's my bad.
All right. Well, you guys are free to do as you like now in the streets of Lakuhiri. So, what would you like to do? You're all gathered up. Don't have any plans yet, so.
that is true.
who wants to chip into the potion fund?
Oh boy,
I
should
will.
probably chip into the.
I don't have much money though. Oh wait, no, I do have money now. How many do we have?
How many Kaloas do I have?
I
should
would
know
hope
that.
you updated that last session when you
I
received
did. I
it.
just need to check. I just don't know it off the top of my head. I
Hmm.
have 2,000. I have 20 Kaloas.
Oh, yeah. We made a joke about that. Good year.
What a great year!
20,000.
Best year of
Mhm.
all of our lives.
It can be upwards of
20,000.
500 apiece.
No, that's the upper limit.
Yeah, upwards. That's what I said.
Upwards means that or more.
Oh. Damn. My bad.
So, Rux, you wanted to buy some healing potions?
I think you'd say
Yeah.
as much as 500 if you wanted. To
Yeah,
say
as
that.
much as 500.
I
Can be
will
up to
don-
500.
I'll pitch in 500 to the 500 Kaloas to the potion fund.
All right, adding 500 to the group fund.
I bumped myself down to 50.
There's 560 Kaloas in the group fund.
Go ahead and
anyone
add
else like to add?
500 from me. Well,
All right. You're up to
Shona just sort of blankly
1,000.
hands money as other people are doing it.
Rox is
Just
gonna look at Kyle, also
Kyle,
holding the group pouch.
kind of looks at the ground, kind of like kicks a rock.
Like, damn, wish I
All
had
right.
something for you.
Rox won't hang on it. He knows that it's not worth it.
He just won't. He just thinks. He'll just think about it. He'll just think about it longer before he uses one on Kyle.
It will be a 30-minute conversation for a 15 Kaloa donation.
Yeah.
Greedy bastard.
I see your 100
I will
kilos and
also
I raise
dump
you to
500.
15.
I see.
Don't lecture me with your 30 kilo haircut.
I'm trying to think of anything else we might need. We also need to stock back up on rations again. But
I think the bigger
Oh,
y'all can
issue
buy your
is-
own.
is-
Yeah, y'all can buy your own rations. I'm just thinking
Well,
of personal
deciding
things.
what we're doing next is probably a bigger issue.
Oh, yeah.
I believe, aren't we
There's
returning
like
to
a good
the
inn
Necromancer?
we could eat at. And
What?
like have a chat about what's next.
Well,
You're
we're
standing
already
outside of the
currently
diner.
in the spring chicken.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, let's go grab a table.
All right. So for the second time today, you hop into the spring chicken and get a booth.
Let's
All
just
five
hope
of you
none of
sit
the wait.
down.
Let's just hope the wait staff
Wait,
is
the
changed at
second
this
time?
point.
Oh yeah, we did get breakfast.
You guys got breakfast here. God damn, the amnesia is real.
That was so long ago.
No, it
It was
wasn't.
like-
This is
It
the
wasn't even a
shortest
week.
turnaround we've had on a
I
session
know, that's
ever.
the funny part.
This is the quickest we've gotten back to the campaign ever. It's literally 4 days ago.
So yeah, you all sit down war room style at the booth.
Quick
Just get a
Whiskers,
bunch of
get the
water since
sprites
we already
out.
had something.
Oh god. There's another deadline?
Hmm.
So
I really should have put more thought into what I wanted to purchase.
All right. I guess I'll start the conversation.
Exodus isn't here, right?
no, he is.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Oh shoot.
Prince
So we
brought
got
him
all
back to
five
the
of us.
diner, so he
Okay.
came in and said,
Oh yeah, I forgot we were regrouping.
Wow, I feel like the amnesia is even worse than usual, in spite of the
Yeah.
fact that it has been even less time.
Yeah.
All right, Shona's gonna call over a wait a whatever a server.
A wait staff.
All right, yeah, a server comes over. Hello, good
Uh,
morning. Can I get you all anything?
Are you still serving breakfast?
Well, we're primarily a breakfast and brunch parlor, but yes, we're still serving breakfast.
Hell yes. Pancakes.
How many? Maple syrup or jam?
Shona did not get that far.
Shona's gonna freeze up if anyone wants to help.
Prince will jump in.
We'll take 5 pancakes and give us both. Right away, sir. And you see as he saunters off. All right, so spit it out. Who wants to do what?
Who wants to...
Oh, we're not going back to the Necromancer?
Well,
I don't
it
know.
had
Are
been
you?
discussed, but we had not fully agreed yet.
Is
Does
there
anyone object?
money in it?
Oh, no, hold on, guys. Out of character for a second. I just remembered. End of last session, we actually did agree upon a plan, which was to go back to the guild and check whether or not any job postings
Oh shit, yeah.
or rumors about the necromancer had been proliferating. We
Does
had
anyone
an
want to
actual
run
plan.
to the guild while the food is coming?
My memory really is truly shot to shit right now.
What was I how was I gaslighting? I don't even
No, not gaslighting. It is.
No, someone in YouTube chat said W level gaslighting from Loaf.
Yeah, since they weren't here last stream, they are thinking that you're making this up and just saying that we talked about it last stream. But there is video proof that is exactly what happened.
Alright, I guess we're having more food real quick. Maybe we take this
Rox
time
is not
to
ordering
maybe we
anything.
take this time to plan instead.
What are we doing? What is life's purpose? Like,
So-
has anyone thought about that? Like, what this is gonna look like in a week, maybe even a month?
You can go back to eating your pancakes.
They're not ready yet. And Shona's gonna slam her head on the table.
Are you
You
saying
can
your
go back
life's purpose is
Wait.
going to be fulfilled within the week or possibly even the month?
Well, wouldn't that be nice? But has anyone thought about their purpose? Or what we really want to do with this time? We're just earning money. And maybe talking about some mystical island you guys went to.
Are we not choosing to be here right now? It's just
Did
not.
we? We all just shambled in here, man. Like, I kind of
can-
led the charge because I wanted pancakes, but, like, I was not being
You're allowed to
assertive.
walk out at any given moment. You're choosing to be here. This is your choice, your
That's
purpose.
true. But what is that? What is this? Us? What are we doing?
Kind of seems
So
up to
you're
you.
at
You
a
kind of
store
just
waiting for you to finish to eating pancakes.
Oh, no one else is eating anything?
I'm having a coffee. You guys should too. You sound tired.
Can you pour coffee on pancakes?
I mean, you can. It sounds kind of gross, though. Pancakes are supposed to be sweet. That's why we got the jam.
Can you mix syrup in coffee? And Shona's gonna say that, just looking up into the sky. That's a
Ew.
question for God rather than anyone else.
I suppose
It's
you could
foul.
mix. I suppose you could mix coffee in some form into a cream.
Well, yeah, but then what would be the point of just not using milk or cream? You're just adding something that's very
No, you
dense and
misunderstand
sugary.
me. Into a sort of whipped cream or a custard.
You're turning syrup into a custard?
No,
and then
coffee.
putting it into
Adding coffee flavor to a custard or cream.
That, I thought she was... Okay, sure. All right.
You know, I think David's got the necromancer. He seemed pretty reliable.
Did he?
He turned into a fucking 10-foot bird. I mean, I can't do that.
I mean, you will be able to someday if you choose to.
Oh, can't do that yet. Nice.
Having magic doesn't really make someone all-powerful, unfortunately.
What the fuck are
may
you supposed to
able
be then?
turn into well, I am. Like, I'm a fringe case. But it doesn't
Okay.
always work that way.
Okay.
He may be horrible at navigating still. I mean, think about where we were when we ran into him. We were nowhere near the Necromancer. We'd been traveling for a day.
Well, he's going to the necromancer from outside. He'll get there.
He's smart.
Besides, I
Not.
really feel like you didn't ask him enough questions. You still have no idea how you ended up here.
I don't know what. He didn't seem like he knew a whole lot, gonna be honest.
Oh, so now he doesn't know a whole lot?
Well, I don't know if he ever. Okay. He works for a blonde guy. That's what he knows, okay? He works for some lord of the land. I should have. Man, I'm forgetting where. I should have written that down.
I don't think you asked.
Greasy, real quick. Do you
He
want to
gave it
turn
a-
down the sensitivity on your mic? It's
Oh, is it?
slightly like yeah, it's like picking up static. I don't know if that'll actually help, but we'll see.
Here, what if I turn off my fan?
Oh, you don't have to turn off the fan. It just seemed loud
Then
in
you'll be
general.
hot, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can do-
just the sensitivity then.
Yeah.
I guess if you guys wanted to do something different, if you had some goal in mind, then you could do that. It's better than just sort of idling around aimlessly, like a chicken with its head cut off. You know what my goal is, but, you know, not quite sure what any of your goals are. Or if
Well,
you
at the
have
moment, the general plan was to get strong enough to challenge the Stairway Isle. That, of course, is a long-term goal, and we need some sort of short-term
What
purpose and direction
was so
to bring
cool
us there.
about the island? Like, I know Exodus likes it, but
any.
Exodus,
Like it.
what?
It's a
Well,
horrible place. It just happens to have what I need there.
the Exodus. I hate to say, but like, you're not selling this well. It's 4 to 5 to 4 to. Wait, Shona's gonna count on her fingers. 4 to 1 here. Maybe we shouldn't go there. If it sucks.
Going there is a necessary prerequisite for completing our goals.
What are those?
Well,
Get your
ideally,
brother back.
getting Exodus
Mm.
their own body back.
Shona's just gonna kind of look across the table at Exodus. And not saying something else. Because I have to go run and fix my glasses. I'll be back.
So
You're
she
right.
just
We do need some sort of interim something, but I don't think that should be based off of me. I think I'm asking enough of you as is. What do you guys want?
Well, I suppose as a start, it might be a good idea to go over the information we've gathered on our travels so far. I do remember... hold on, I actually gotta remember the name of a town real quick.
On town. That's
No,
where we
all the
came
way
from.
back in Orma, they mentioned that, uprising or what the fuck? What was that again?
Hold on, wait, I wrote this. Where did I just write it down? Oh. I know what you're talking about though. There's the bandit group. Or there's some sort of group plotting to attack the nearby town. I forget if it's bandits or just mercenaries. Oh,
I
it's
think
been
it's-
so long.
I remember bandits. I think.
Yeah, it's like bandits planning to sack a place.
You weren't there, Prince. This happened in prison.
Yeah.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, cool kids club.
Well, you
thought-
didn't get arrested, did you?
I didn't. I thought we talked about it afterwards, but I could be wrong.
They might have mentioned it.
Yeah, when we were talking about where to head next, it was something we debated, so the party is aware of it.
So
We
what about
have-
the bandits? You want to fight them? You want to help them?
It's
Go
simply
shoot up.
something I remember from our travels, a possible direction, a point of intrigue, so to speak.
Who doesn't like watching a good pillaging from the side?
What?
Picking the scraps.
Other than that and the
Ooh,
Necromancer,
our party.
nothing comes to mind immediately.
I have a suggestion. Our party could completely abandon the plot, become murder hobos, and go kill everyone inside the large alchemist lab in the town of Oza.
Oh, the
We
alchemist.
already have a beef
mean-
with them. We can just go kill all of them.
Guys,
One
I
step
forgot
ahead
about
of
the
you.
alchemists. I forgot about the alchemists.
Oh yeah, and the scroll. Did we get the scroll?
Yeah, we
guys
still
still
have
have
the
the
incomplete scroll, but don't bring that up in party.
Well, yeah, I mean, Shona wouldn't know about it.
Yeah.
Exodus is not aware. We are not aware, but from my knowledge, I would assume Exodus is currently not aware of that we have the scroll. It's not something that's been brought up yet.
Or he
It's not
was
something
he
you brought up,
watching?
yeah.
He was there when we got it, though, in the form of Azer.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, yeah,
he
all
shares
of Oz's
basically
memories.
immediately
He doesn't seem to
Uh,
care though.
Duh.
Why don't we go to like Oz's library? That's where he found you, right, Exodus?
Oh, that's a horrible idea.
Yeah, it sounded like there were some
also
extenuating
really fun.
circumstances that would make that endeavor less than ideal.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to stick it to Bellari as much as anyone else, but that library was forbidden to anyone outside of the family, except for Aze and a few other people.
Oz looks at Shona. Are you allowed in?
No.
Damn it, never mind.
Well,
I
for the
mean,
moment, it might
look.
be good to stick with our original plan of asking around about the Necromancer at the guild. Or,
That'd be a good start.
I suppose I'd have to defer the heavy lifting to you all, as I am currently avoiding the place.
Don't
I
worry.
can ask.
We got
Speaking
this.
of, did you pass along my regards to Tahahi?
Yes. She's doing well. She went on her first quest. And she did good.
That's very vague, but I appreciate the update.
Sorry, man. This chicken and waffles is just really good right now.
You're
having
Oh, wait, do we
another
have our
chicken and
food?
waffles? Yeah, I'll say it got here at a certain point. You just didn't
Alright.
acknowledge it.
Shona is going to. I'm gonna assume we got coffee too because Exodus suggested it, and thus we had to have done it. Shona's gonna take the syrup, pour the coffee in, drink the mixture, and then leave and say, "I'm gonna go find a bookstore."
Ew. Not to the bookstore. That's good for you. Pursuit of knowledge, but gross.
I know, right? I hate
Shona was not
words.
paying attention.
All right. Shona gets up and walks away.
well.
I say we take the rest of the day to stock up on supplies and such. I can go talk to the Adventurers Guild, ask around.
Perhaps I'll go take a look at. I'll go find an inn for us to stay. Should we?
In the event that there is not an opening, do we want to request adventurers to come help us?
Pardon?
We could probably put in a request to have people party up with us and join us. Is that something we want to try, or do we want to keep this just our party?
I suppose the biggest issue at the moment is our lack of information on our target.
And also the fact that we would be inviting people who are well established with the guild to hang out with 3 guild members and 2 random strangers, one of which happens to be undead.
I figured Exodus could just stay a couple miles behind us.
And what about Prince?
You're right. Damn.
It's
Fair.
as much as it's not a terrible idea, there is a small chance that, while it's unlikely that someone who knows of me would be assigned to help us in this endeavor, the chance is significant enough I would rather avoid it.
Just a suggestion. All right, well, where do we want to reconvene? I guess Shona already ran off.
I was planning on going to look for some lodging for the night for us. Speaking of, should we plan on just paying by the night for the moment until we figure out what our long-term goal is?
I don't think we're going to stay here long.
In that case, I'll book us 2 rooms for the night. Last night was rather cramped in a single room, and I should be able to find a more affordable accommodation in this part of town.
You could always go back to the Brown Sheep.
That is actually quite an
The
excellent
Brown
idea.
Sheep.
In that case, I'll go find Shona, and then I'll come meet up with you there once I wrangle her.
Excellent. Kyle, what are your plans for the day? Would you like to tag along with Rox? I should be able to secure lodging on my own.
You know what? Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. And so the
Actu-
group splits off. Oh, okay.
Actually,
What do you
I haven't gotten enough Prince time. I'll come with you, bud.
Very well.
Good luck.
Thanks.
He's gonna need it.
All right.
Indeed.
So now the group splits up. I'll say that, it doesn't really take as much effort for the other 2. So I'll say, Prince, you head back to the Brown Sheep along with Kyle, and you wanted to get 2 rooms for 1 night or more.
Yes. 1 night for now, because we may not be staying longer than that.
I would like to go last, by the way, for people doing shit, since I'm just buying things, assuming nothing else happens.
Okay. In that case, for the 2 people buying the hotel rooms, go ahead and mark off a total of, call it 70 Kaloas.
Each?
No, for the sum total.
Sum total?
Yes.
I'll just front it then. I know Kyle's gonna haggle me, so.
I'll nods.
I would never.
My Prince's only hope at this point is that Kyle's gonna actually use all the money he's been hoarding for, for some bigger purchase that'll help the party out. Prince knows
Yeah.
there's not that high of a chance of that happening, but
When pigs fly, my man. Just kidding. It'll be good. It'll be good. I have plans.
Oh
Oh
god.
boy, that's ominous.
Prince knows that however misguided his attempts usually are, Kyle generally acts in the best interest of the party.
Quote unquote. Okay, but if
There's a
nothing
reason
else,
I said
is-
generally.
if nothing else needs to be said, then I'll say that Kyle and Prince just sort of take the rest of the day off and chillax
Well,
back
because
at the
because Kyle is here, Prince is under surveillance. Prince can't move freely.
But in that case, let's cut over to Shona and Exodus. Shona, you begin sauntering across the city streets looking for a bookstore. Go ahead and make a perception
shoot.
check for me.
Perception check. That's not what I wanted. That's not gonna go well. It's gonna be okay. It'll be an 8.
Yeah.
The sugar is getting to
You-
Shona's head.
Yeah, just all that crap you drank when you were at the spring chicken. Just you're starting to feel kind of tired, and right as you saunter up to a building, I keep using the words. Right as you stroll up to a building, that you're like, oh yeah, this is a bookstore. You open it up, and it looks abandoned. Like you don't think this is the kind of building that is commercial. You think someone probably just left their door open, and you quickly retreat and bump into Exodus.
Wait.
Who is, what's up?
Maybe I will go visit this place, but go ahead. Not if
Well, if you
bumping
want
into
to, you can look
Exodus.
around.
I might.
He's just like a small distance away from you.
You.
Yeah.
Why'd you follow me?
Well, you didn't actually find out where we were going to reconvene, so I figured rather than go through the headache of trying to find you in the capital city of Arialden, we would just cut out the middleman and I'd come with you.
That's upsettingly logical.
Yeah. It's crazy how that works.
That's
So-
true.
What are you looking for books for?
I'm looking
I
for
know why you're
philosophy
looking for
books. You do?
Well, I mean, you're of the same cloth or ilk as Naze, so...
I mean, I'll be honest, man. I haven't read a book since I was 10.
Oh,
Willingly, at least.
why the change of heart?
I don't know. Maybe something about philosophy will set my head straight.
Well, rather than read about it, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, what's on your mind?
What is purpose? What are we gonna do here in this life? Aze just went and died. And to be honest, I would say he had a more fulfilling life than most.
Well,
What do I do with that?
They say only the good die young, but really I think it's just the pursuit of a goal that makes life worth living. What that
So
is
how do
really
you find
depends on
one?
the person.
Did you find yours?
Well, it's a bit different when you're born with something. If you're born with a purpose. It's like, if you just look at the base purpose of a person, then all you get is that they're meant to live, have kids, and die. That's not really a good purpose, but I always kind of figured that I was meant for something greater, because I was. It's alienating, but I think it was important for my development.
I see.
I think that this group kind of lacks a lot of that. For better or for worse,
Oh,
people
I noticed.
don't care to confront what they're looking for, or don't want to confront it, or are waiting for a very irresponsible, barely adult man to make their decisions for them.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's a good
I
kid
love
though.
Kyle. He is a good kid. He's honestly the best of us. Don't get me wrong. He's still.
Sorry. Cut to Prince and Kyle walking. I'm almost out of Kyle bucks. Do you know how to make sheets of paper?
Sorry, repeat that?
And back to.
He's a good kid. And I see a lot of myself in him because he's also a sorcerer. I'd love to cultivate his magic powers, but... well, it's something he should do on his own. But purpose, sorry, I really got sidetracked.
Purpose. Same vein, same vein.
What purpose do you want?
I always thought I was gonna help people. Maybe.
And you don't want to help people anymore?
Well, I don't know. All this time, back when we were kids, I tried to help Aze out of his quote-unquote destiny. He didn't seem to really want it, so I tried to solve it for him. And then he just went and left. He figured it out on his own. It made those years feel weird. Why was I trying? I obsessed over it.
That can put you in a weird position, but I think he appreciated the intent at the very least.
I bet he did.
Even if the action ended up being meaningless, there was still lots of feeling behind it. And I know he did care about you.
True. Oh,
In his
I say he's
own-
finicky, but I know he did. Shona's gonna stare off into the distance for a second. Alright, you know what? It's a ragtag group, but I want to help them. I'm gonna find a bookstore and look for books on... She's gonna pause because I don't know what the study would be called if it's... I don't know. Sociology... Help me out here, Exodus. What would it be called? Actually, that might be it. What does Exodus say?
Sociology, communications. What are you thinking here?
Write those down and keep coming up with more. Shona's gonna start walking.
Anthology, pediatric health. No, that's
Pediatric. Oh.
I mean, that actually might help given how people are, but
Kyle.
I will not name names, but
Dwarf
there are
studies.
certain people within our group. All right, so the two of you go off. Shona, go ahead. Actually, since Exodus is helping you out, go ahead and make another perception check with advantage.
Okay. I'll roll the other one. We're gonna go with the first one. That'll be like a... Was it a 13? It'll be a 19.
All right. You two end up at this very old-looking tome shop, and as the two of you walk in, you see an elderly-looking gnome man with a monocle and white slicked-back hair with this big bushy beard sort of sitting up at the front, reading something, and gives you guys a nod when you walk in, but doesn't say anything.
We're going straight to the counter.
All right. He puts
Sir?
down the book and says, "Hello there."
Hi. Sir, I need your best... Did you make the list, Exodus?
Huh? I mean, I didn't have any pieces of paper, so I couldn't write it down.
Oh, shoot. Let me think. Soapathy and thought and Shona's just gonna turn around to Exodus with like pleas and tears.
She wants to get better at understanding people, right?
Yeah, yes, that. Perfect.
Yeah, I see. Trying to branch out, huh? Become a bit more
Yes.
socially.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Expand my worldview.
Expand your horizons. It's beautiful.
Monks suck. And she's gonna stamp her foot.
Like the monastic tradition? Why? It's beautiful. It's pure.
You just sit there on top of a mountain and you stare off into space. You're not doing anything. It's boring.
Well, I think that may be why you didn't like it. It's because you didn't actually understand what you were supposed to be doing.
That sounds insulting, but I think you're right, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, meditation isn't just about staring off. It's about becoming more in tune with your surroundings, beginning to process how the world works as it surrounds you.
Oh, maybe I did miss that. Whatever.
In an attempt
Book
to
reading is one
expand-
step closer.
Okay, yeah, you know what? You seem to have something figured out, so you see as he pulls out this big book. If you're looking to understand people better, then take this. And he slides it towards you, and it says Making Friends for Dummies.
No. Shona's not gonna. I mean, the title's not wrong. What else you got that, like, imagine this is, she wouldn't know what training wheels are. Imagine this is like beginner spells. Where's my like level 2 spells? Should I make it there? Can I just go
You see
by
as he
it?
pulls out another small tome that says Making Friends for Less Dummy Than Average Dummies.
Shona's gonna stand there for a minute.
I wrote these all myself, by the way.
How much do I owe you?
10 kilos for the two.
Alright.
Although, I will add, there's no shame in starting somewhere. You won't be able to improve your advanced tactics if you don't work on the fundamentals. Or at least
Shona's
that's
gonna, like,
what a war hero said to me, so I believe it.
Shona's gonna look at her hands. And then start a war hero. This is making friends, man.
Friendship is war.
I mean, it's different aspects of different fields of study, but understanding how to
an
master
hierarchy.
something is something you learn from masters. You learn how they progress through their knowledge.
Okay. I trust you. He's gonna throw the 10 clothes down.
All right.
Pick up
He
the
scoops
book.
them into a bag and hands the books to you.
Alright. He's gonna start reading the book and bump on the way out of the door. And stumble out of the way of the door.
Thanks, old man. Take care. Yeah, sure. Have a nice day. Weirdos. Now that you've gotten your book, Shona, what do you intend to do?
Oh. I don't know why. I thought that would fix it. I mean, I knew I had to read the book, but
I thought that was it.
You didn't. You haven't
Um,
even gotten past the first page.
I don't know. It was a. I mean, look, he was kind of mean, but this is a pretty good first paragraph.
Oh boy.
Well, where did you say everyone was going again?
Back to that inn you. Oh yeah, you weren't here. Back to that inn that everyone went to when they first got to Lakuhir. It's called the Brown Sheep.
What's the longest route to that?
You know, you kind of seem to have that whole family's neuroticism, but you can sit down. We are in one of the most beautiful cities in the whole empire.
Well, I was gonna
Look at the lake, or hang
gonna
over the
speed run
crag
that
on
by
the
like
bridge.
walking around.
I
And
don't
like,
think
yeah.
walking and reading helps, but
Wow.
all right,
All
sure.
right, you
I'll
know
go
what,
on the wild goose
Exodus,
chase.
you're wise. Pick a spot. Where's a good spot?
Oh, okay. Let's go up to the bridge. And you see as he begins jogging off towards one of the higher points of the city.
Oh, I forgot
And
you're
eventually
faster than me. And
And
Shona's gonna
eventually the
hop the
two of
boat.
you. You're actually.
I'm
about the
not
same speed.
I'm actually not that slow comparatively, but you know. Exodus has Aze, but no physical detriment, so.
Lakuhiri is more like a collection of two big islands that sort of arc over each other as the result of an earthquake. In order to get from one to the other, there are two bridges placed on either side. You see as he takes you up to one of those bridges, and there's just a little wooden bench carved out right next to it, and overlooks a lot of the lake and even the Emperor's Castle at the top of North Lakuhiri. It's a pretty good spot.
Wow. Jonah's just gonna sit there for a minute.
You see as Exodus takes out a large piece of paper and begins scrawling things in a runic language.
What are you doing?
Well, I picked up some stuff, and I can't really use magic as I was able to in my old body, but I can still perform rituals and things, so I figured I'd start brushing up on that stuff.
Huh. So I'm just gonna sit there for a minute and
Gross.
say, "Oh God." Just gonna sit there for a minute and then say, "You know, I thought, or maybe I felt like I should have been more upset when Azai died. Like really, all break down in tears, and maybe I did for a moment, but it just left me with questions. I feel like that's not right."
Well, I also think you have a particular view of Aze Damido and how he died.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't there.
You probably didn't think it was too sad because he always seemed kind of happy with his choices.
Well, that makes it all the more unfortunate, doesn't it? There was
It does.
somebody that was living their life and doing it well, and then dragging because other people. I don't want to. The party seems, not a party, but I won't knock them too hard. They're just space cases.
Harsh, but fair.
I mean, again, Kyle is the most down to earth one, and he's
Which is-
from another planet
Yeah,
or
very
world
frightening.
or something.
I've been trying to wrangle the other two for a while, but they're very stubborn and very secretive.
Yes. Surface level. But I'm no
Maybe
better.
with both you and Kyle here, things can start to change for the better.
Teamwork. And Shona's gonna
Sounds-
open the book.
Alright.
And then look for a table of contents, a chapter that says teamwork.
It's not the first chapter, but there's definitely one in there. But in the meantime, let's cut over to Rox. Rox is on his own. What would you like to do?
I have. I
Yeah.
want to negotiate with you
Okay.
on the rules of D&D.
Uh-oh.
Awesome. Always good to
Oh
hear.
my god, where's this
Okay.
going?
So my idea is, if we're gonna go mess with zombies, fire is the best way to do it. But my flamethrower is way too good at setting the entire forest on fire.
Okay, makes sense.
To help with this, I wish to suggest, I wish to ask a question. Could I get the materials to craft, in universe, it would be me crafting an attachment to my cannon to basically put a nozzle on my flamethrower,
Oh my god.
which would allow it to make it single target rather than that cone. And the way I would be doing this game-wise is I would be making an enhanced arcane focus. So I would be using one of my artificer's infusions to specifically create an arcane focus that I'll just use in tandem with my cannon, even though an arcane focus is it's connected but not connected. Like, I don't know how a rod, staff, or wand would be used on a cannon, but I do get +1 bonus to spell attack rolls
All right.
and ignore half cover when making spell attacks.
I'll give you two options here. Either you can do it the physical way, in which you actually collect these materials and components and attempt to make some sort of check to affix them to your flamethrower, and you'll maybe have like an item that you can use going forward. Or I'm going to require you to make a check along with your artificer infusion to try and get it into the shape that you want it to be.
I think I would first attempt to do arcane. That's what Rox would do. So I'm going to go through with that.
Okay.
Is,
Go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
Plus my intelligence. Oh yeah,
Correct.
because that would be my arcana. 12.
Okay. You set out on this somewhat strange task before you, placing your flamethrower down and beginning to infuse it with arcane means. And although the infusion does work successfully and you'll gain a bonus to your spell attacks made with the cannon, you don't seem to be able to alter the design in any way that bears fruit.
Damn, unfortunate. I will still take +1 to my attack rolls at least. And ignore half cover. That's kind of the very good thing.
All right.
And then from there, Rox just wanted to purchase, what was it? It was 6 days of rations, th- 3 health potions to add to the group pile, if possible. Well, go looking for group health potions and try and buy as many as I can. I just know I can afford at least 3. And to buy a tinderbox and some oil flasks.
Okay.
So I would like to attempt to find a general store where I can purchase at least most of those. If I assume I'd have to go somewhere else for the health pots.
That would be correct. But yeah, it's easy enough to find a general store somewhere in South Lakuhiri that sells you all the tinderboxes and the torches and the rations and stuff. So run by me the amounts again real quickly.
6 things of rations, 2 tinderboxes.
Okay.
And I just wanted to get 4 vials of oil.
And 4
Or
vials.
oil, not vial, flasks.
Flasks of oil.
Yeah. Enough to where I can pour and use it to actually start a solid ass fire.
Okay. I'll say for the total it'll run you 105 Kalolas.
Awesome. Sweet. I will purchase that amount.
Cha-ching!
Boxes. And yes, I would like to return to the apothecary we were at last time we were in town.
Okay. Yeah. You head back, and as you walk in, you see a familiar drow man who's standing at the counter, appearing to be talking with another customer again, who just appears to be leaving. You see as he walks out, and he says, "Hello, welcome to the Starspoke Apothecary. How can I help you?"
Howdy. I'm just looking to stock up on healing potions.
All right, wonderful. How many were you looking to buy?
Looking to min-max my money if possible. I've got group funds for about 1,500 Kalolas. I know that won't buy much, but I just can get what I can, you know.
All right. 1,500, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, what if I give you... Call it... Call it 4 potions for 1,200.
Thank you. That'd be much appreciated.
Sure thing.
And then drop a big fat stack of change. I like to think the party pays for everything in pennies.
I mean,
Yes.
they're all coins, but they're different denominations of coin. Like there's a 50 Kaloa coin, there's a 5 Kaloa coin, stuff like that.
At least one party member is only keeping 1 Kaloa coins.
All right. So yeah, he gets you out.
Say which.
The 4 potions and arranges them and says, "All right. Anything else?"
No. Thank you for your time.
Of course. Have a nice day, and please feel free to come back to the Starspoke Apothecary.
Of course. Have a good day.
You too.
And then I'll walk on out.
Wait, before you, or I guess as you leave, can Kyle says goodbye to Prince, says he needs something. Can Kyle walk in?
Just from nowhere.
Sure, why not? You see as Rox, as you're walking out, Kyle walks in, and you both sort of stand awkwardly, right in front of each other in the dodoorway.
I'm just holding up the 4 potions in my hands, like one would like beer bottles where the top skinny part is just between the fingers.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna hold 4 of them up like this and just shake them a little.
We got drinks for tonight.
All right.
Right on.
Brings you here.
It's a surprise.
Rox is gonna narrow his eyes and go, "Okay," and then walk.
All right.
I head on in. I gotta come up with something. Fucking shit. 2 potions, please. Fuck.
I thought Kyle was gonna get that one.
Rox is
appraised.
Interrupting. As Rox is walking away, he's just kind of absent-minded, and then you see his eyes widen a little, just like a little. Like you have to. Only the party would notice. Like a normal person on the street wouldn't notice. And then he's going to turn around and walk back towards the potion shop.
All right. Yep. You walk back in right as he's. You see as the Drow of Malkorkon brings out 2 healing potions and places them on the table.
Then I
That'll be about 600 Kaloas for the both.
600.
Correct.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. And then I lean in and I'm like, I need something else as well.
All right. What is it?
How do you have drugs?
Right this way.
Question:
Yes.
Is Rox able to overhear this?
Kyle is whispering, so unless you got really close to him, no.
Can Rox roll to attempt to listen? He would be intentionally eavesdropping this conversation.
Okay. Rox, you walk back in. Kyle, you do notice that Rox walks back in and gets into a distance that he could presumably hear your shout from.
Yeah, sorry. In my head, I just kind of walked back in casually, and then just like stood in the corner of the room, like a few feet away, but still like not really attempting to hide.
Gotcha. You're like fake browsing.
No, I'm just kind of standing there.
Oh, okay.
Not even that. I'm just standing there.
Yeah, Rox is just observing.
Middle of the doorway.
There's no real intent in his eyes or anything, but he clearly is observing.
Oh,
Mhm.
Rox. What are you doing back here? I
Line.
thought you're what?
In line.
Oh,
He's in line.
I
Continue.
get. I turn back around. Just the potions, please.
Uh-huh. Okay. You see as he gives you the potions.
This guy
Give him
has
600
all
points.
of a sudden gotten a very good read on the situation.
I'll swiftly just give him $600. Gives a nod towards Rox. I'll meet you back at the. And he's gone.
All right.
You gotta get your
Rox is gonna
invisibility
walk
on.
up to the front counter. Apologies for I guess prying in a little, but he didn't ask you to identify anything, did he?
Oh my god!
No, he didn't. He asked for something far less savory, and also not sold here. So
All right. I apologize for whatever he asks for you to purchase. And then follow up, completely unrelated, I assure you. How much would a love potion go on the market? Not looking to purchase, just in general.
you mean like an aphrodisiac, or?
Yeah, like if one was powerful enough to be permanent.
Permanent. Oh, that is, well, I mean, that's a little different. I don't
At
think
the
such a
very
thing
least.
exists.
Quite long lasting?
Hmm.
Unsure, untested.
Usually they last a day at most.
Okay. That's still good information. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
I'm sorry if he comes back.
No, it's all right. I didn't. When you walked in here, I didn't actually recognize you. You're that group from before with the really cursed book, right?
Aye.
Do we still have that book?
Yes.
Oh,
I was.
I need to really
wondering,
start keeping track.
Did you give any more thought to the offer I mentioned?
I think both I don't know and in universe Rox probably wasn't there to hear the offer.
I'll take that as a no. I was just saying that I'm a little bit shorter on hands these days, so I was wondering if you group of mages would be interested in doing a sort of internship for me and looking for magical components that I can use in my craft.
Depends what it would entail. I can bring it up to the party. I'm sure they're always willing to look for coin. Do you have anywhere I can? Do you have like a paper with details or anything of the sort, or is this just
Well, it's such a case-by-case
Face-to-face.
basis that I'd have to be certain before I would do anything. The gist would basically be that you would go out and find a monster or a material that's hard to come by and then bring it back, and I would probably give you half upon starting the contract and then the other half upon completion, and I would also probably lend out a certain amount of my own magical items for the sake of expediting the missions.
Mm,
This sounds like the
Yeah.
best side hustle I've ever heard.
I think the party would be interested. Is there any particular tasks you have open right now that you'd want us to complete, or is this just open to the future?
Well, it is partially just because I was curious about my legacy and what's going to happen to the Starspoke Apothecary after I retire. But if you were looking for something concrete, I need a material found on rifts between the planes in order to make a few bags of holding.
Mm,
Oh, right. Jose. Wait, so a material
Also-
find between...
Rifts
What?
between the planes.
Yes.
Okay, time to finally open up a D&D.
where would we go about finding a rift between planes?
I mean, they're usually in difficult locations. The one that I tend to use is a portal to the water plane, beneath the Lakuhiran Reservoir, the big lake around the city.
Portal to the
What is this guy's
water
name real
where?
quick?
Korkan. I'll put it in
Korkan.
Gen. I'll put it in SV Gen. Korkan. There was also something that I was going to ask. Your friend, I mean, it seems as though a lot has changed, but he was covered in quite a few magical items.
We've stumbled upon a good amount.
I'm sorry?
We've stumbled upon a good amount in our travels.
Well, yes, but those particular items are very, how do I put them? Incriminating?
Historical?
Incriminating. How so?
Well, are you not from Lakuhiri? Or are you not from Arialden, rather?
Fuck. No.
Okay, I figured since you didn't know.
Korkan.
But, a long time ago, there was this man named Captain Talendor of a gang called the Steel Talon. They went around stealing magic items from the nobility of the time. And of course, this would be far more permissible if it was just magical items, but a lot of items from an older age can be referred to as weapons of mass destruction, depending on their capabilities. He was essentially a terrorist. And right now, your friend is walking around dressed up as him. Boots, cloak, rapier, and all. All he's just missing is the red hat.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I need the Jawaga Woods.
I love how we.
I don't
I
remember
love
what
how we
Kyle
came
got the
back to
quote.
Lakuhiri and suddenly realized how much lore we skipped over. How much we just completely ignored on our way here.
I don't remember which body Kyle's current clothing is stolen from.
So that was when we found those bandits in the wood and we eviscerated them and then went down into that.
Obliterated,
Went down into that like underground.
Oh,
bunker.
okay.
That was also
Yeah.
where the
Those dead
the
guys.
potion.
Got it.
And then I fumbled on the not letting Kyle know I had found a secret switch check, and we found the sort of grave, I guess, or the resting place.
All right.
Of this apparently terrorist.
Was there there wouldn't happen to be a bounty on his head or anything, would there?
No, he's been presumed dead for a long time. His reign was about 200 years ago, and orcs typically don't live that long.
Hmm.
I'm more concerned of the political implications of walking around the capital of an empire dressed as a terrorist.
I
A very notorious terrorist, might I add. He a lot children often like to scare parents often like to scare their children with bedtime stories about Captain Talendor.
I assure you, our party is simply very not well informed. I will go talk to Kyle and make him aware of what he's wearing.
Very good. I just wanted to let you know.
Kyle is walking around dressed up like a Mujahideen fighter. Okay.
I enjoy that we had the talk that that guy was potentially a Hitler-like character, and he is. He's the boogeyman for kids.
Oh my god.
So here we are.
All right. Things purchased. Need to update my character sheet just because I don't know where to.
We have a surprisingly high
Now
propensity
ignore
to
that.
just completely ignore the lore flags that Marok plants all over the place. It's like skip right past them.
It's like an art. It's an art form.
Yeah. Which is funny because we had a lore master character and then they died.
Oh wait, I don't think Aze was a good example.
Aze had a thirst for knowledge that no one else in the party had.
That's true.
He was too busy talking to rocks. The
Anyway,
other
I'm not super
kind.
I'm not super nationalistic, but so please consider my offer as to the internship. But you may want to let him know at your earliest convenience.
Thank you. I absolutely will. And again, I already forgot. He said he had nothing open exactly at the moment, correct? Oh, no. The plane between that could be found under. That's what it was. Could you repeat the location? It was under the Lakuhiri water reservoir. I was actively writing it down in my journal.
It's an underwater cavern, yes.
So the rift between realms, yeah?
And that was the portal to where? The water realm?
The water plane.
Plane. Thank you. All right, cool. Got that written down. So, got that all purchased. Got myself. Our party is up to 9 potions.
Yeah.
We have 10. I got 10 rations, 2 tinder boxes. Oh, never mind. I misread my inventory. I now have 3 tinder boxes. Turns out I already had one. And
Thanks to Kane for covering all of the bases that we weren't covered on for our last quest.
that's the whole point of Rox's character. It's all right.
At the very least, we're capable of learning.
Rox is not a man who knows politics at all. He's not a man who cares about politics. Quite frankly, he is only here because he is a slave to fate. But goddamn, can he keep a pantry stocked? Also, I now sadly no longer have a. Wait, so question. You had me roll for upgrading my flamethrower. Do you still want that to take one of my artificer infusions?
Yes.
'Cause-
Sorry.
okay.
If that was not clear, then my bad. But yes, you were
You're
just
good.
changing over infusions, and with that, you were attempting to modify it.
Yep, that was correct. And I'm still fine with this. I will keep this. I just wanted to double check and make sure. We will no longer be able to make a homunculus servant. Sad.
Did we ever do that?
No, I kept putting it off. I also couldn't think of what kind of buddy I wanted.
Too difficult a decision.
Eric, I have a lore question.
What's up?
Is there an alleyway or a dumpster nearby this apothecary?
Yeah, you can hop into an alleyway and find just a trash heap.
Okay, I hide behind it and I wait for Rocks to leave.
Okay. You see as Rox
Alright.
walks off, either going to the Adventurers Guild or looking for you, but you don't know that, so
He's not
he just
looking.
passes by.
Oh,
Actually, go ahead and make me a stealth check, Kyle.
Okie doke. Come on, Kyle.
And Rox, what's your passive perception?
Nat
Holy shit,
20.
never mind.
That was hilarious. Holy shit, never mind.
Rox's passive perception is 12, so
Rox's passive perception is not that high.
Rox does not have his glasses on.
I remember
Regardless of your intent.
he has the invisibility spell, so Maybe that's what happened.
It just flickered on accident.
Yeah, whoops. Oh shit. Hi, Rox. I mean, whoops. Okay, I sneak into the place.
I mean, okay. You
Okay.
run back over and go into the door, and you see as Korkon looks up at you and says, "Oh, hello, welcome back."
Hey,
You're
how's it
Kyle,
going?
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
You're a cocknut?
He just looks at you.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Oh,
Very.
sorry. What is your name so I can, jog that one down in the old memory bank?
My name is Korkon.
Oh, so sorry about that.
Kyle
Yes.
getting people's
Thank you.
names wrong is becoming a running gag.
About those drugs.
I
Right to the
sell
chase.
medicinal potions. I do not sell any heavy narcotics, if that's what you're here
Walter?
for.
Walter.
Listen, all I need is something to like enhance a dream,
I beg your pardon?
like a mushroom or a tincture that when you're falling asleep, you like your brain goes bang boom, oh, and then you like talking to like interdimensional guys. You know what I'm talking about?
Kind of.
Yeah,
In-
like higher planes of ascension.
Well, there's a lot layered within what you just said. I could probably produce a concoction of sorts that would give you more vivid dreams. It's not the most uncommon thing for people who suffer from insomnia.
Oh no, I sleep great. But that'd be appreciated. Thank you.
Okay, I have some stake in you now, because I just
Thanks.
offered your group an internship through that friend of yours, Rox.
Oh shit.
But I do have to ask, what is this for? It's definitely far less dangerous than illegal narcotics, but it's still very concerning.
I want to see my dead wife again, man.
You have a wife?
I used to. That's why she's dead, right? So, and I'm just so torn up about it. This is the only. I've seen her a couple times. I've attempted to like lucid dream on purpose. You stay awake and you do notes in your journal and all that. But I want to talk to her again. Oh my dear. Kyle's running through his head. Who's a woman I know? My dear Hahi. Fuck.
No.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Snap. That's 15. Wait. That's 14.
Okay. A 14. And
Oh wait, no, that's a 15.
15? Okay. You all saw that, I assume, so... he
did
just
not.
looks you up and down. He rolled an 18 plus his insight modifier.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I can help you with what you need, but I'm going to need you to be honest with me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't have a dead wife. That was a little morbid.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're all up in my business, and I was just expected this to be transactional relationship, but we're getting pretty serious. We're friends now. Like,
Well, I can't on good conscience sell...
drugs.
It's
You
not
can-
that bad, but it's still not great.
You can say it. You can say it. We're friends now.
I can't sell medicine to someone who isn't sick on good conscience, unless given a very good reason. So if you have a good reason, I would love to hear it.
You're not gonna understand. There's no way. Okay.
I want to feel good.
I'm clinically depressed.
No, you're not. He says.
I have ADHD.
I'm sorry, that was another lie. This is weird for me.
I can tell you're having a difficult time. Just breathe in, breathe out. It's very simple. You just say what is in the front of your mind, and I'll try not to judge you, and I'll look at it as objectively as possible.
Okay, so me and my friends, we went to this island. Everything was all foggy, right? And there's big ass dinosaurs there. And I fell asleep, and I picked up this rock, and then I had it in the dream. And then when I woke up, I had the rock in real life. But on the second time when I slept on this island, right, and I had a dream, this fucking guy made of chains spoke to me. He like pointed at me, said, "You're the chosen one." Not exactly that, but I'm just trying to relay this to you quickly. And so I need to talk to him again.
And do you think this was a prophetic vision or a dream?
I don't know. I haven't seen him since. It's been bugging me. And then I just saw this guy, right? And I'm like, me and him went to the same school, young fledgling school, in Kentucky. And it really was bugging me because, like, we hadn't seen each other in a while. And, like, I used to be really into drugs. And I promise this is not that. This is purely for, like, I need this, man.
Well, I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is that if it was a prophetic dream, then there are less drug-related ways to access it. You'll likely have to figure out how you triggered the vision to begin with. If it isn't a vision, then, well, I don't think giving you something to spice up your dreams at night would be what you're going for anyway.
Man,
So
you want me to go back to the fucking Death Island? Just come on, let's give this a shot.
I'm not telling you to go back to the Death Island. Many deities appear in different forms. Perhaps it could have been Shirei, the being of justice. Or
I don't think so. He seemed pretty grimy.
Ouch. I mean,
Bro, he told you you're the chosen one. Why you gotta do him like that?
I don't know. He like was being all cryptic, and I was not mentally prepared for that. And he wasn't grimy.
A sorcerer, correct?
Yes.
All right, then. How about this? Tonight, when you go to sleep, just think of this person.
I'll give it a shot. No drugs? Okay.
No drugs.
You said it. I got you. Okay.
I
hate you.
Do you need anything else?
Could you wrap up these? And I put the bottles on the counter.
Wrap them up?
Like as a gift. Surprise.
You see as he brings out like a section of wrapping paper and very carefully and neatly sort of ties them together and wraps them around in a way and tucks a little rose from a flower vase on his desktop into the string tying the potions together and hands it back to you.
Aw, that's sweet. Thanks, man. Corcon, right?
Yes, Corcon.
Oh, wait, that internship. What's that all about?
I explained the terms to your dwarf friend. It would be easier for me if you just ask him.
Yeah, it'd probably go over my head anyway.
I gave him what details I needed to.
Right on.
Also, you may want to change your clothes. I also explained this to him, but you are dressed like a terrorist.
I look down. Damn. So I have to... But they're so cool looking. Like, I do a little spin with my cape, and I like... whoosh.
Look at that, man.
I mean, who knows? You seemingly haven't been arrested yet, so perhaps the city doesn't care, or perhaps Captain
What was
Talendor's...
that?
I think it's just some
Someone-
background noise from King.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know. Yeah,
It sounded like
great.
Iron
Oh,
Lung. That's why I was like, wow.
Nah, someone's street racing.
Oh,
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, try your luck if you feel like it. Perhaps his notoriety has faded over the years.
I certainly hope so. I'm gonna keep wearing it though. It's too cool to not. Sorry.
All right.
No.
Sure.
Wait. Before I go, one final question. So sorry.
Okay. Of course, no worries.
How bad of a terrorist did he like kill and wrangle an entire race?
No, not genocide. He was a gentleman thief, if you could describe him as such, but with far more dubious motivations.
Oh, dude, you shouldn't have said that. That makes us way cooler.
Oh, all right.
No. Oh no.
A gentleman thief? That is so... Okay. Listen, you've done me a lot of good today. I'm gonna try that dream thing, and if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna be back for those drugs. Okay? Alright, have a good night, and then I'm out.
Bye.
I feel like
All right.
Kyle is the single most exhausting person every single character in this world has had to deal with.
You just got that American small talk. They aren't ready for it.
A
This
good
guy's
old
awesome.
American.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, I guess that too. There's that. Pretty just flagrantly ignoring the terrorist comment. He did say gentleman thief, though.
Anyway, Kyle, you gonna head back to the brown sheep?
Let's see. Yep.
Okay. You head back. We'll cut back to Rox. Rox, what are you doing?
Also heading back to the brown sheep.
Wait, did you go by
Rock's
the guild?
revealed. Oh, yes. Fuck. Totally forgot. Wow.
Yeah,
Rox is better at
sorry to
errand
meta game,
than-
but that was actually something in canon we said we were gonna do.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Yes, I'll be heading to the Adventurers Guild next.
Okay. You head on over. Walk in, see that the place is mostly the same. Lewis lets you into the larger hall. You see that Ahi is there, and there's a couple other somewhat familiar, but not really, faces scattered around.
All right. I'm just gonna walk up to Lewis.
Okay.
Get up to the counter.
Oh wait, yeah. That's what we're doing.
Question for you, Lewis. Has
Kyle,
there been
are you
any
here?
reports of a necromancer or any reports about the roaming zombies when it comes to the forest between here and Town?
I think so. Here, let me take a look. He says, he pulls out a few sheets of paper and he says, although you could just check the guild board if you wanted to, but
Would Rox leave in the middle of a conversation not to talk to Lewis? Which
No,
moral does he
comment-
hold
The
higher?
comment indicates that Lewis is inconvenienced, therefore Rox is going to stay.
Okay.
By the way, is Kyle supposed to be here?
no. He's still walking about, presumably back to the brown sheep, so just ignore him. He's barely here. There's a lower level quest out for the zombies.
What's the reward?
50 Kaloas for returning the head of a zombie, 2,000 Kaloas to stop the source of them.
All right.
How many kilos is that?
Mind if I take the posting for my party?
Sure. Just, if you're gonna start it, come back. I apparently, you got it. And you see as he takes it out and hands it to you. He says, you see as the post is labeled as follows: Zombie outbreak for ranks Hand Axe and Great Axe, located in the Agura Wood. Strange zombies have begun moving in the Agura Wood and attacking travelers in small settlements. Their method of creation is unknown, and many of them do not stay dead for a long period. The reward is 50 Glowas for returning the head of a zombie, 2,000 Glowas to stop the source. And I can actually put that in Gen if you want as well.
Thank you. Yes. Please.
Wait, for each head of a zombie or just one?
For each.
Each,
Oh
but like
my
at
god.
that point, unless we have a bag of holding, it's probably not worth collecting heads for the weight.
No. Let's figure something out. This is funny.
Infinite money glitch.
Oh god.
I feel like
No, just
when
grab,
Kyle
like, a
heals this
carriage.
information.
Money party.
Money.
Money.
Here comes
Alright.
the money.
So, Rox, you done here, or are you looking around for anything else?
Would Rox look around for anything else? Nope. Yep. Rox just goes back.
Alright. Rox dips the hell out,
The
and you all
ground.
reconvene in the rooms or probably singular room that Princess purchased for.
How big are the
Whoever.
rooms here? Did we get one room last time?
I think so. But I'm assuming this time you got two bedrooms.
That was the idea, yes.
Yep. So I'll say you're probably all chilling in one of those. And just sat around on some of the beds. Now all in the same place again.
I guess I will just, once we're all here, present the quest. All right. We're in luck. While nothing about the Necromancer specifically, there is a quest to find the source of what's causing the zombies. We can get 50 Kloas per zombie head and 2,000 if we stop the source. So there's both money and training involved.
Training.
I couldn't think of a way to say it. Gaining experience.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Wait.
Well, that sounds like a good start.
So, 50 Kaloa per zombie head.
Per entire goblin head.
Yes. So I'm just hearing infinite money.
Kyle, I'm gonna lay down my cannon on the floor. I want you to lift that. I do believe the cannon weighs like 8 pounds, not much.
Okay.
Okay.
Or
Cool.
like 5.
Cool
feel
cannon.
that?
By the way, yeah.
Can you feel 3 times that amount?
Wait, how heavy is this thing again? 5 pounds?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now how many of that do you think you could hold? That is your question.
Okay, give me a second. I'll get back to you.
No one else will be holding anything for you.
Okay. I looked down. I'm like, okay. I don't think I have anything.
That does actually seem a little counterintuitive. I mean, wouldn't you guys pick up heads as well?
I mean,
Of course, but I fear the more efficient way to go about this would just be to stop them at the source. Of course, cleaning up any of the remnants would net us a little bit of extra, but we would have to bring back 40 goblin heads to even equate to a single, to make as much as we would for just stopping the source.
Jonah's gonna raise her hand. I mean, like, how hard is it to get a cart? Like,
you want to drag it?
How do we get this cart back into the city?
how hard is it to get a horse?
How do you get
Can
the
you afford a horse?
How do you get the cart or the horse back into the city?
How are we going to keep a
How hard
horse
is it to
alive
get
if
a
we're going
ferry?
to kill a necromancer? What is a fairy going to do? Oh, fairy. F-E-R-R-Y.
Yeah, ferry.
I thought the
Tie it
ferries
to a
mostly went
tree.
out from the south side.
Shona, the
Correct.
amount of money we would have to spend to make collecting goblin heads worth it is not the amount of money we have available to us right now.
And besides, most ferries depart from the south end of the city.
2,000 Kloas is good. You can take a couple goblin heads for yourself. I'll let you keep the money for whatever goblin head you get.
Do goblin heads rot?
Yes. Probably faster.
No.
Probably faster than ours.
I think this idea was dumb, and you never should have entertained it, Kyle. Now all I can think of is rotting zombie money.
Gimme that zombie money, come
Vampire
All right.
money, come on.
Does anyone have any business they need to attend to before we leave town, or should we just set out tomorrow morning?
Oh, wait. I got you guys something. I guess two of you guys. But I pull out the potions. Look, and Cornac even put a little flour in it. Isn't that nice?
Wow.
Do you want
Seems
me to
cool.
hold on to them for the group?
Yes. That would
All
be
right.
nice. Thanks, Rox.
We are now at 11 group potions.
Speaking of which, do you want to divide them amongst the group, or do you want to keep them for yourself?
That's a good question. Rox is just holding on to 11 potions right now.
Which I feel
We could
like
all
if
have
there's
like
any
one
person
each.
to hold on to the potions, it's rocks. But that also does create
Should we-
a single point of failure.
Should we
Yeah.
also should we all hold on to one at
I think-
least?
I think everyone should hold on to 2, and I'll just hold the both.
Alright. Sounds good.
Because we have enough for that now. So yeah, each of you add 2 to your inventory, and that's and I'll lose 6. So I'm down to 5 group potions. Or 6. There are 4 group potions, and then we each have 2.
Okay.
Doesn't quite add up, but yeah.
No, we have How do I divide 11?
You were right the first time. Everyone gets 2, and you also have 3 extra.
How many total potions?
Thanks.
2.
A total of yeah.
Oh, a total of 11. Sorry.
Then are we
I
giving
think it's
2 to
fitting that
Exodus
the
or something?
accounting major solved that.
There are 11 total potions. I am holding 5 because everyone is holding their own personal
Yes,
2,
okay.
and I have
Someone
3
said
more for
3,
the
you
group
were
on
holding
top.
3 at some point, and that confused me.
I'm holding 2 personal and 3 group potions.
Okay. Yep, that checks out now.
Yeah. That's why. That's the little division. Yeah. I'm not willing to give them all the fire material yet, but I bought a bunch of fire material. That's me thinking about. Is there anything else? Well, it'd be good for dealing with zombies.
Is Exodus here right now?
Yeah, he sat down on one of the beds.
Okay. Just to be very clear, before we depart, Exodus,
Mm-hmm.
you said in the forest some things that indicated that you might know or be able to at least sense where the source of the zombies was coming from. Could you still do
Somewhat. I can still sense them, yeah.
that? Very
I could
well.
lead you back to that necromancer.
Follow-up question. You
Mhm.
said, though at this point I'm not entirely sure how truthful you were being, that you believed this was a level of difficulty that could be reasonably undertaken by a group. Do you still believe this?
Yeah, the magical energy that necromancer gave off wasn't really much. Still more than yours, but collectively, you could probably beat him.
Very well.
Mm.
I just, given the events that occurred during our stint in the forest, I wanted to, let's say, clarify our position.
Yeah, sure.
At this point, at the very least, I believe we have reasonable assurance that it is a level of, that it is a quest that would be manageable for our group.
Yeah, sure.
Very well. In
I
that
like how we
case,
treat him like a monkey's paw, where we have to specifically guide him to the answer we want.
We're good, right? Like
in
we're
that
really
case, Roxanne, you said you were going to do some. You said you were going to make some shopping purchases and preparations throughout town today. Have you completed those?
I couldn't get everything I wanted, but we stocked up on potions. I've personally stocked up on rations. I hope you all personally also stocked up on rations.
I haven't had the chance yet, but I will before we depart tomorrow.
And then I've just purchased a couple of extra tinder boxes and flasks of oil. We should avoid using them while we're in the forest, but we happen to be in a position where we can deal with goblins without setting everything on fire. Well, A zombie on fire is much better than a zombie not on fire.
Excellent. Then at this point, I suppose the question becomes our strategy. Do we want to attempt to sneak
Find the
past
fucking
the bulk of
strategy.
the zombies on our way to the necromancer?
How do we even go about doing that?
Well, we made it through the forest by sneaking once, though it will certainly be more difficult going through the let's say heart of the issue.
Mhm.
We need
You
a
guys-
diversion. That's
Do you
for
guys-
certain.
Is there like flying carpets in this world?
Oh,
None that we can afford.
Okay.
True.
Our tree hopping strategy seemed to work reasonably well last time.
How protected is forest land, in this area?
I'm sorry?
Could we, level up our tree hopping one and cut down the trees and squish zombies like pancakes?
No. I'd be doing far too much damage for far too little reward.
I don't have a solid argument against this.
Very well.
So it's settled then. We go and we fight the necromancer.
Of course. And just need to figure out how to best get through the goblins.
The strategy you used last time worked pretty well. Just using the rope to snake across.
I suppose.
Would you still be willing to be a diversion?
It'll work for the most part.
Okay.
Do you need
Not a bad
would
idea.
you
We can
need
do this.
anything to be more effective as a diversion? Or anything to ensure your safety while you're acting as one?
Nope. I'm pretty
Speed
quick
potion?
when it comes to... Huh?
Speed potion?
Do we have one of those?
Wait, do we? I think Ozzy
I
drank
do.
one of the potions. You do have a speed potion?
I have Oz's. Oh wait, did you drink the speed? No, you drank the possibility.
I think you
Yeah,
did.
Yeah,
I
you
think
drink-
so.
Delete the potion of possibility.
Did you drink both, you said, Maro?
I can double check my notes, but I'm pretty sure you drank both.
Okay.
Oh damn!
I might have drank in both.
You
That is-
potion
That would be
guzzler.
Ozzy.
Potion does it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Alright. In that case, the group settles down, goes and has a quick snooze, just sort of biding their time for the mission the next morning.
Actually,
And-
they all act. Y'all really do need to go buy your own rations.
No, I know.
Oh yeah, we'll
I was
do that
gonna as
on
we
the
departed
morning.
tomorrow.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
How many rations did it take to get here?
Should have been another 5.
Okay, let me do that.
I assume our jerky will not survive to the next trip.
No, it's doing pretty well. Between
Oh.
the... It's pretty cold, so that is also helping to keep it stable. But other than that, the salt
Got
appears
it.
to be preserving it for the most part.
Okay,
I
so
will
I'm
be
down
adding-
to 1 day of rations at this point, so I'll purchase 5 more tomorrow.
All right. Rations run 15 clovers a pop. So if you guys just want to mark off the prices and
let's
add
just do
however
that
many you
now.
want, then go ahead.
15
not a
times
limited
5
commodity.
is
15 rations of
number
flour.
75, I think. Which leaves
Hey.
me at 13.
Hey, rations don't grow on trees.
They don't. They grow in fields and
Mhm.
on animals.
Cool.
Rations.
And sometimes in trees.
Yes, and sometimes in trees. Lots of nuts. All right. So, I'm going to do a bit of cutting because you guys just went through a very long trip through the forest.
Yeah.
It takes about 2 days to get from Lakuhiri back to where you were before. I'll say that you guys managed to...
We
Actually,
just-
Rox, what did
we
you do
should
with that
leave the
rowboat?
rowboat back where we found it.
Yeah, the idea was I was gonna just bring the rowboat back to where we had left it previously and just kind of patch it up. If the gold was still there, I would take the gold back, but if it's gone, it's gone.
Okay.
Just hope the right person took it.
As you guys are making your way back to the shoreline of the reservoir, go ahead and make a investigation check.
Oh,
And this will
all
be
of
to
us?
find the gold. Whoever, no, just one person. All right, Rox has elected himself.
16.
It's a huge lake, and so it takes a bit of searching, but eventually you find the exact spot, and you see that the Kaloas you left there are still there.
Awesome. I will take the Kaloas back and leave the boat.
All right. You make
That
your
was
way
our security
into the
deposit.
forest. Boat security deposit.
Hey, we got it back.
It's true.
No, because Rox now knows because no one took the money, he's just gonna full take the boat next time.
This was a trial run for stealing the boat. We'd have to have a... I feel like we'd have to have a place to dock it long term, though.
Yeah, if the boat ever goes missing, we just take the long way around. Rox has accepted
How
the
do
stakes
we-
of
okay,
using someone else's
What
shit.
is the long way around?
We walk. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Prince, you know this. You can take the ferry to Fort Helbrua, and then there
Right.
is a bridge right here.
Cool.
So
Cool,
it takes
my
you way
assumption.
longer, but you can walk all the way around.
Is that like an extra 1 day, 2 day? How long of an extra trip do you think that is?
It's about. Actually, it would probably be. No, it's way longer. It'd probably be about an extra day of travel.
Okay,
Gotcha.
cool. Not awful if we have to,
Is
but
there any, like, settlements around the bridge, or is it just a bridge? Chilling.
It's like a very. It's not well crafted even. It's just a rope bridge.
Okay.
You imagine that a handful of people had the same problem you're having, and they had to make a bridge.
So, apparently people don't go north very much. I mean, it makes sense. You've got Taunt Town and, whatever this one way up, Gurdsea?
Yeah, good say city.
Gurdsea
We should
City.
go visit there once, but by boat. 'Cause
I almost
this
feel
treks
like I was about to say, I almost feel like going by boat is the more efficient way to get there.
Mhm.
Well, Lakuhiri does have a wharf. I think it has 2 wharfs even. It's definitely more of a water-bound. You usually take boats to get places, but I digress. You guys begin heading your way into the forest.
How long would the boat to Taunt Town be?
Well, for one, it doesn't really have a dock, so it's a bit of a complicated process, but I would have to sit down and chart that out.
Okay.
Probably a bit
I figured
slower than walking.
I figured it would be a bit of a hassle to try and take it to Taunt Town, because I do remember you mentioning that there was no proper dock.
Alright. So, you guys head into the forest. You can mark off 1 day of rations. Because as you enter the forest and begin heading in there, the only thing you really run into is a handful of animals, forest critters. The kind of stuff that could present a problem, but at this point you're so accustomed to being here that you can sidestep it easily enough.
Just get by.
In and out of this forest.
Thank God.
Wait, did we bring up... Hold on. I want to get a quick check here, just on a logistical thing. Did Rox bring up... Should the rest of the party at this point know that Kyle's attire is a bit of an issue?
I mean, he didn't bring it
Oh,
up.
fuck.
I think he just blanked out that whole encounter with Korkon.
Rox would have told Kyle that in private. That was me hearing Kyle. That was me metagaming of like, oh, Kyle has already told it. I can put that in the back of my head. Rox would have told Kyle in private. He would not have admitted to the entire group that Kyle had been running around dressed as a terrorist. He'll help save face. However, I don't know how Kyle would react.
I think
He
Kyle
seems
would
pretty
say...
intent on wearing it.
Screw you, old man.
You will notice as Kyle's in generally a better mood than usual today.
Why? What?
Kyle's dressed as like the most gentlemanly terrorist that there could possibly be, as far as he knows. I mean, they told stories about him to children. He seems pretty cool.
Oh,
God.
no.
Okay. So, as you guys begin to traverse back into the forest, into the more goblin-y section, go ahead and... Actually, yeah, I'm going to say this one doesn't really require a check either. I'll say at a certain point... Okay, yeah, 1 check. Whoever's leading the charge, go ahead and make your survival check.
You already know it.
All right. Oof.
Oof.
Well, 6.
Map
I like how
changes.
the map has started loading before you even said that.
Hey, +4, +4. Out of the bottom 25%. It's awesome.
Oh
we in
god.
the top 75%
slowly
with this
loading
one.
Shit matches my IQ.
Here they
Damn.
come.
Actually, hold on. That's so not even true. Because you can get above a 20 in this game.
Oh. Wait. That was funny, but I don't know why. Hold on.
There's a joke here.
The joke here is that adding points on to his roll means nothing, because if we're doing it with the addition, the number the top roll ceases to be 20.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay.
So, Rox, unfortunately, just a bit too late, you realize that you may have accidentally let everyone into the heart of these goblins.
Like where the necromancer is, or where most of the goblins are congregated?
Just the goblins. That survival check was to lead the group close enough to the goblins that it wouldn't slow them down as much to get up into the trees and start climbing over them.
Well, I suppose it's time to start implementing our strategy.
Yeah. The second I notice the goblins, Rox is just gonna start sending the rope up. Let me double check the rope of climbing. I forget its speed.
It moves pretty slow.
Yeah. Let me see.
What if we just run?
It moves 10 feet a turn.
Oof.
So I think we might have to hold out for like 3 turns.
All right, well, now that you're all
I
healed,
think we have a better
you-
shot at running, man.
are you intending
Wait,
to run, or
actually,
are you
maybe not.
intending to wait until the rope snakes up the trees? Because that would
How
be
far are
hiding.
how close are these goblins?
Yeah, it's not actually. Yeah, that's a good question. Are the goblins like already
Are we
running
in
at us?
imminent
or-
danger from them?
Most of
Like,
them-
have they noticed us yet, or are we just...
Seemingly no. But they may with the noise that you create.
just stealthily move this rope up the tree?
Yeah, while they haven't noticed us, get the rope in position.
Well, it's gonna
Doesn't
make
matter
noise.
if they've noticed us once we're up.
The rope doesn't make noise. What's gonna make noise is you guys climbing up the rope.
Yeah,
Well, at that point, the rope has I think the hard part was getting the rope up the tree, because that takes the longest.
Well,
Mhm.
but then you have to climb up the rope one at a time.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
a
we have to
couple of
pick
us
an-
could run and make a diversion. While
I
the
was
others
gonna
try
have
to-
Rox climb up first. Because he has better ranged attacks. So once I'm up, I can start shooting from below or from above to provide
Okay.
cover fire. And then the idea was snake up one at a time. And then we'll get everyone out of here.
Okay. Go ahead and Rock, since you're the first one, make a stealth check. And I believe you have disadvantage because of your armor.
Yes. Okay, 16.
That's a good start.
Okay,
Oh my god.
16 plus 3, 19.
All right, Rox. You swiftly and deftly make your way up into the tree without alerting any goblins.
I am going to point at Prince.
I think I have a decent stealth stat. Let me check. Yeah, I've got a 4 in stealth.
It's less about your stealth and more about if shit hits the fan, you're gonna get mauled by goblins more than anyone else down there.
by experience.
I was just thinking, who can survive if when this stealth check fails, if and when. But yeah.
All right.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check, Prince.
It's the first roll I've made today.
First roll of the day.
12.
Okay. The DC is thankfully not that high. These goblins seem pretty oblivious, but Prince, you slightly less quietly, but quickly enough, make your way up the tree as well.
Woo!
Okay. I'm gonna point at. I don't remember Shona's ability, so I'll point at Shona.
Okay.
Oh, and then
That's gonna be a 10.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta check these things.
oh wait, is Exodus coming up with us? When is Exodus gonna start the diversion?
When you get closer.
Okay.
Oh boy, you rolled a 10?
Yeah.
Okay. 10 succeeds. But
Ooh.
Shona, as you begin to climb up the tree, one of the branches that you sort of use to leverage yourself up just snaps. And it's not loud enough to alert any of these creatures, but you notice as some of them begin to slowly traipse over towards the tree. The next DC is going to be harder.
Kyle.
Go ahead.
Can I stay low and try to help Kyle up?
Sure.
It's a rope.
It's a rope.
Yeah, it's just a rope. It's like
Well, I'll
training
stay
day.
on lower branches in case we need to pull them up quickly.
All right, fair. Yeah, I pointed Kyle.
Not too low, but like, yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna point at Exodus. I'm just gonna never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. That sounds like a bad idea. I'm gonna climb the rope.
Hey, you should go first.
You're like undead. I think they would see you as like kind of like one of them. You wanna go see?
Trying to do the like, oh, I'm just taking them to our jail cells bit, but
That's
What is that from?
Trope, any movie.
like in Star Wars, where they dress up as the guards and stuff. Trying to pull that, but it's undead, so they just don't fucking
They
care.
just cover themselves in parts.
Oh,
Alright, Kyle, make
God.
that stealth check.
Oh,
Your
sorry.
life depends on it.
I'm so good.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Woo!
Effortlessly just jumps up the rope, and something from boarding school gym just awakens within you, and you scurry up.
I'll feel. Or no, wait, shoot. Sorry.
They of course
Shona
had a
feels
ropes
stupid from the
course
lower
on the
branch.
boarding school gym.
And then lastly is Exodus, but he's got a pretty high stealth. That was weird. Whatever.
You made
It said 17, so I'm
That
gonna
was
use that.
weird.
It was really messed up. I don't know why it said 17.
It's probably just a random number generator in the back end, so like I'm not sure they're running
But-
an accurate physics simulation on these dice.
Probably not. Okay. But with that, the group begins to snake across, heading towards the Necromancer. And at a certain point, when it appears to be an eye shot, Exodus begins to scurry down the
Are
tree.
you
and say,
checking as well, Kane? To try and see if it's accurate.
Okay, no. They, you guys are right. Yeah, it's definitely not accurate at all. Because when you
Are you
drop
sure?
it, when you drop it, if you notice, it jumps up a little, so it randomizes itself upon doing that. So even though like you can
Oh,
toss
maybe.
it in
It's
whatever direction
randomizing
you
something
want.
ahead of time and then just forcing the dice to animate itself such that happens, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I'm willing to bet
no.
the dice has proper physics, but the actual like what's on it is modified to always
You
be
can change
whatever.
dice though. That's what's confusing me.
Yeah.
Actually, what I
Or you
think is
can
going
change
on.
dice by rolling them.
What I think is there's some Pokemon card tuber guy out there with just a camera above a box, and you're forcing him to roll these dice just over and over live.
What?
And yeah, every time you have some ridiculous request, you just gotta
Does this
scramble to
display
get as
for
many
you guys?
dice as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Alright. So, as you guys approach, Exodus climbs down and tells you to go on ahead, and he runs off.
Oh, you took our icons off the screen.
All
Wait,
right.
Where's he going?
I'm gonna.
To distract everyone.
I'm just
Oh.
gonna start the pattern of sending the rope of climbing forward, and having that be our like lifeline, and just
We'll check
moving
the
through
map
the
real quick.
trees.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't really
I'd
care
say you
about
guys-
being quiet, but do care about not falling off.
You guys can place yourself in either this tree right here or these trees right here.
This one.
where-
We'd all be together.
Yeah.
Let's use this tree
All right.
real quick. I'll be back.
Okay.
Access character. Hold up.
Where's my rename? Oh, here we go. Edit text. Using Times New Roman for your text?
You can.
No, I was
I
asking
just
Rogs.
I'm using. Let me double check.
You're using Times New Roman.
Yes, Times New Roman at font size 36 with the green color.
Ew.
I just use exactly the default.
Yeah, but I like to be different. So
We gotta install the Katsuo Shoujo font. That way we can all use that. It'd be more on brand.
you know
Might
I
be
got it.
Deep within. All right.
I have it downloaded. I use it in editing and stuff a lot.
Ah. All right. So, looking at the landscape spread out in front of you, you all see a couple of things. One, you see this large, assumedly portal. This big blue orb in the center is sort of juxtaposed against the skyline in that it looks like one of those big black splotches on a canvas. It exists within a space that is supernatural.
Okay.
Surrounding it, you see 3 shambling-looking corpses and 1 man, very poor shape, wearing clothes that are covered in dirt and long black hair that is matted together in a bushy black beard, and he just looks in a very strange state.
Like
But he is standing next to the portal.
Blair Witch kind of nodding off or like interacting with the thing. I would like to further examine the necromancer question mark. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that.
No, you're good. Examine him how?
Just like
His actions, maybe?
Rox puts his goggles on and he glints closer. I want to see what this guy's doing. Is he attempting to is he messing with something? Is he reading out of a book or something? Is he just nodding off?
Okay. Make a perception check, call it.
Perception. 17.
You're not even sure if this guy's gonna be alive. He seems to be barely holding on. He keeps nodding off and then sort of shooting back up. But when he does that, there's no life to it. It's like an empty action.
A necromancer?
The necromancer.
Are the ghouls
Good one.
also just like standing about?
Well, yeah, but they're supposed to be. They appear to be stood in one spot, and occasionally you'll see one like go to itch itself, and they
What is
appear to
this
be.
thing?
It's a portal, right? Sorry, you weren't there. You see
Yeah.
a big ritual site with this big blue ball put up against like the canvas of the world, like a big splotch. It appears to be supernatural in nature.
Whoa.
Hmm.
What if? Hear
For
me out.
now, I'm gonna get the rope. I'm gonna send the rope of climbing in a position to where everyone can silently climb down from the tree.
Sure, you
I'm
all.
gonna tap
scale
Rocks
down
on the
tree.
shoulder. What if we just try shooting him? Like I don't think he has life in it. I think if you just knock him, we're good.
It's fair. But I mean, look at him. Are we even sure that's the guy
Like-
controlling everything?
Where'd Exodus go? We really need Exodus right now. Like, look,
Exodus is
worst
all
case scenario.
distracting.
Exodus is distracting.
What if we just shoot this guy? And then if there's a bigger, badder necromancer, we just jump in the portal.
Hey, we are not jumping in that portal.
Dude, it looks so cool. Like I don't know what to tell you. It looks amazing.
I don't think there
really
is a
wanna do that.
single portal that is a good idea jumping into if you do not know exactly where it is going.
I can name several portals.
And B. Oh, that's the wrong one. No,
B
that's definitely
teleports
the right
over.
one. Can any of you make a shot over 50 feet away?
Yes.
Wait, actually,
Yes.
If magic, bro.
I mean, I can
I mean,
also make that shot. I'm just. Oh, who am I kidding? I can totally make that shot. Never mind. I thought my range was 70 feet. It's 120.
Oh my god.
It's not
But
even
that's
like
still
that
more than
inaccurate.
50.
Yeah, I guess it's a fair point. Yeah, we're in the middle of the woods. Worst comes to worst, we can revive them, or well, no, we can't revive them. We can chalk it up to zombies.
Just to offer a counterpoint real quick.
Rox looks over.
On the off chance that whoever that is merely a puppet or something of the sort, taking the shot now could lead to an innocent life being lost.
Do you?
I didn't hear that. What was that?
Could try firing an arrow in that big portal.
Indeed, I'm not altogether saying we shouldn't do it. It's a consideration to make. I feel as though firing an arrow into a hole yields us little information on how to deal with the situation at hand, while also likely alerting the ghouls and the possible necromancer to our presence.
Fair.
Prince, you have read thoughts, right?
Oh,
Oh.
give me half a second. Yeah, I have detect thoughts. Give me a.
You gotta be a bit closer, but that would work in theory.
How close I gotta be?
I believe the range is 30 feet, so you gotta be 30 feet away from it.
If we could get me into that tree without alerting anyone, I could use detect thoughts.
You guys want to try and like rope over?
Yeah.
Are you still in the tree or did we climb down?
You climb down.
Oh shoot.
I
Oh.
feel as though it may be best for me to go.
Oh, did
at
we
this
climb down?
alone.
Yes.
I just got. Oh. Okay.
Go alone.
The less people we get that close to the ghouls, the better.
The rope will remain in position, ready to be climbed up again.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. I could vortex warp him like above the portal. He'd just fall in.
I don't think that's
Again.
a goal.
We are not. We are not entering the portal.
No, not us. Him.
My
He probably
concern
wants
still-
in the portal.
I figure if he wants, I could put him right in front of us. We just
simply
wail
do
on him.
not know enough about the portal for.
I'll
Let's just read thoughts.
volunteer.
Let's remove the portal from consideration.
That's 2 votes for portal.
And 2 votes against, which leaves us at a stalemate, and I don't think we have time to resolve it right now.
Alright, you're right. We should detect thoughts.
Before,
You think you
can
can make it?
roll like history on this portal or the crystals to see if it
Arcana
reminds me
maybe?
of anything from like Stairway Isle?
Sure. Go ahead and roll call it a history check, because you haven't read anything on Stairway Isle, so this would just be using your memory.
Arcana? Okay.
History.
Would it be flat because I don't know history?
No, you still add your modifier to it. That's why I had you make the check the way.
Okay. History, that'll be a 21.
Okay. The iconography appears to be distinctly different from Stairway Isle.
Okie doke. Yeah, go read his mind.
Wait, can we dimension door Prince over there or like teleport somehow? Make it quieter.
Is it like right behind the tree or something? Like
That wouldn't necessarily make it quieter, because
That's true.
that spell involves components, I believe, that are spoken,
Okay.
and they have
Let
to be
me
at a
see
certain
how
volume, so.
how close I can get real quick here, because like a tile or two makes the difference between me being like behind the tree trunk or in front of it. Measure.
You would be in front of the tree trunk if you were on the ground. If you were on the floor, then... Here, why don't I do this? I'm gonna... That's the range you have to be within in order to use Detect Thoughts.
So I'd be under this tree, but still like
Almost visible.
Yeah.
Don't have any form
It's a
of
risk.
invisibility anymore, Tony.
Honestly, it might even be easier to sneak in next to the trees on the right, but I think getting over there at this point is more effort than it's worth. I feel like there's a very good chance.
Hold on.
Or we could have someone distract
Hold
the
up.
ghoul, but that
Hold
might
up.
wake up the man.
Hold up. How?
Yeah.
What is your strength modifier again?
Like -1, I think.
What is your endurance modifier?
As in Constitution?
What if we fly you over with the rope of climbing?
What?
Huh?
What if we have you hold on to the rope of climbing while I send it forward above the necromancer and you hold on to the rope dangling above it out of their field of view?
I love this idea.
It's slow. Because only 10 feet a turn. But,
I'm gonna let... That's so risky. What do we... If... Like, can you just
Yeah,
send it
I'm
out
saying
and
you
draft
take
it?
it.
How does this work?
oh! This is so... Okay. Let me reread so I can double check. I might have the stupidest idea that does follow the rules.
Wait, what if I can convince him that I'm that terrorist brought back to life?
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, I
We
got
don't
it.
know how conscious this one is yet. That's why we're going to do
We
the detect
don't-
thoughts.
We don't need the saving check. I can command the rope to tie itself around you so you're fastened properly. And then I can just use a simple word command to send it above. There's no the only worry would be the
affix
AC.
to anything though. Like I'm just like dangling midair via rope of. Is that possible?
I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the whole point. Wait.
I think it still has to be affixed
No,
to
yeah, it
something.
does. You're right. It does still have to be affixed to something. What am I? There's another smaller item that works similar, but it's another class. I think I'm just confusing the two. Damn. Fuck.
So this is I have to be basically on this tile right here. I don't know. If you
Can
guys
Kyle
see
make
that.
other people invisible, or is it just himself?
I was thinking the same thing. Let me check. A creature you touch?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
just by
Okay.
itself, yeah, you can cast invisibility on someone else.
That
Yeah,
sounds like
do
the
it.
best option.
Okay,
but
that's our. Is that gonna
oh
work?
wait, yeah, because I'm the one concentrating. You can just do detect thoughts, invisible the whole time.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Mhm.
That sounds right.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's
Kyle?
back away. I think this thing. I have to speak some magic voodoo words.
Magic voodoo words. Alright. So, you come to the edge of the tree line. Kyle, you cast the invisibility spell on Prince, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Prince, you are made invisible.
Awesome. All right, then
You
I
can't
am
even see
going
yourself.
to sneak just in range. I still don't want to go any further than I need to. And do I need to do any checks for that, or
Make a stealth check with advantage.
stealth check with advantage? Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
As you tiptoe
12
over by.
and
Big.
17,
Nice.
which would bring me up
Okay,
to 21.
very good. Quietly and deftly, although still getting used to not being able to see where you're putting your feet, you walk over to the edge of the tree.
Okay. And then I am. Let me read Detect Thoughts. For the duration, you can read the thoughts of a certain creature. When you cast the spell, you can focus your mind on any one creature you can see. If the creature you've chosen has intelligence of 3 or lower and doesn't speak any language, the creature's unaffected. I feel like getting the knowledge that the creature's unaffected is good enough here. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows you are probing into its mind.
That
After
is
the
just
second
if you
one?
try and probe.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You can
yeah.
get
I
surface
was
thoughts
just
for
reading
now.
more into it. All right, we'll use detect thoughts then.
Okay. You detected surface thoughts. Not really much going on upstairs in this specific moment. You get things like protect and guard. Your first instinct is that this is definitely someone who's been bewitched in some way.
Okay. Makes me hesitant to take out the necromancer themselves. I don't think it's worth giving up my position yet, even though I have to end the spell if I go back.
You could attempt a prod.
A what?
You can prod for more information.
I can, but the creature will notice if I do that. Even if it fails the check, it still notices I'm probing deeper.
Mm.
That's why I was reading the probe deeper part of this spell earlier.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, if I probe at all, I will be noticed.
Damn.
Keep in mind, it's just that it's aware that you've done that. It doesn't know where you are specifically.
Mhm.
It's just aware that something is probing within 30 feet, presumably.
I guess the worst case would be that whatever's controlling it would notice. Or would it?
If
I
it
guess-
told
I don't know.
whoever's controlling it,
Make an Arcana check.
You know what?
I
Because you
would.
know that.
I think.
My kind of.
What's up?
Sorry.
I kind of
talk
want to
over
take
each
the
other
risk,
so much.
even though it's a risk.
Yeah, my thought process is kind of right now what I'm thinking is happening is the real necromancer is probably inside that portal. And this is just some lackey being mind controlled to guard it. That's what I want to think is happening. The question is just like, if we take out the necromancer, is it actually going to get rid of anything nearby?
Right. Like, is this a battle that ends when the necromancer dies, or are we gonna have a zombie horde charging in on us?
We should take out the necromancer, see what happens. If we can take it out quietly right now, that'd be preferable. Because if it dies, best case scenario, everything else suddenly crumples around and the job's done. Most likely scenario, I'm expecting it to crumple and the ghouls to still be nearby. At which point, we're going to kind of want to hopefully fight them without alerting the zombie horde. Keep it quiet. I'll try and not use my cannon and shit. Super worst case scenario, every single zombie comes flooding out of that portal or something. I don't know. Either way, I think we
super worst case scenario is there's a big bad guy.
Yeah, we have to kill the necromancer in front of us and see what happens from there, and probably enter the mysterious blue portal.
Wait, check it. What if we just break the crystals
What?
and then the portal closes?
Do they look breakable?
They look like giant crystals, so
I guess if we have explosives.
There is no way for us to know how tough those are.
I don't know. I don't think I have anything for that.
Tell you what, the player and me would rather have the treasure in the portal than blow it up.
That is fair.
Do you wish to try and take out the necromancer, or do you want to signal me to take it out? Who wants to take out the necromancer?
I think that's on me relaying information to you guys first.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Is what are you doing?
I'm still kind of debating because Prince doesn't at this point. Prince definitely does not want to take the necromancer's life, if avoidable, because it seems very much like this person is being controlled. But I don't really have anything that would let me.
We should throw like a piece of bread into the portal.
Oh my
like an
god!
offering.
I teleported bread.
Right.
All right, Prince, you're on your own. What are you gonna do?
I know. I'm trying to. You guys just walked me through your thought process, which has unfortunately influenced me a bit. But Uh, I think Prince is gonna try and make it back to the party at this point. Probing deeper seems like a big enough risk not to want to do it. Alerting the necromancer seems like a big enough risk to me, and Prince would not actively take this shot on their own.
All right, Prince, you head back to the group, and you all kind of notice, kind of don't, as steps in the snow begin to lead over to you.
All right, and when I get it back, I address the party. It does appear that if I were to guess based on what I know, I would say that the person we are seeing is being controlled. By what means, I don't know, but their thoughts are shallow. They really only seem to be concerned with protecting the portal. They don't seem like they're deeply thinking about anything. I contemplated trying to dig deeper, but if I do, while I don't necessarily give up my position, they will at least be on alert that someone is here.
Rox does that thing where you like grab the very bridge of your nose that connects with your eyebrows and just kind of like sigh. We're probably gonna have to go in the portal.
What does Kyle do? I want to know.
Kyle is thinking, goddamn ethics of being in a fucking fantasy world. I was gonna kill that motherfucker.
Kyle's upset.
Because, yeah, he didn't think of that. He's like, well, obviously he's just doing a ritual to keep the portal open. But yeah, it could be a just controlled village guy. Kyle sighs and says aloud, we're gonna have to go into the portal.
Oh, all right, you know what? This is the wrong attitude. Everyone, chant silently. Portal, 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 portal. Just
Okay.
Kyle does it.
Just you and me? Okay.
All right, let's go. High five, Kyle.
Forgive
But
me,
a quiet
I can't
five.
be quite as enthusiastic about jumping into an unknown portal.
Then don't think about the portal. Think about how are we going to get to the portal without alerting the ghouls, or do we just
That
full send
is
it without the ghouls?
beside the point.
Dang, what do we do? I think we gotta hit this guy. I'm sorry, Prince, but how many lives has he taken?
No, we gotta. He's gonna call all the zombies here.
In the
That
event
too.
that they are a good person, they were dead the second they got taken over by a necromancer.
Boom. Excellent logic. I think we just gotta do it.
Wait, is it a necromancer that's been taken over, or was it?
I don't know.
We don't.
We don't know for sure. Their thought, the logic we're going on here. Their thoughts are very shallow. They do not.
These zombies are not attacking this person. Their thoughts are shallow. They could be automatically doing it.
There
They
was
could.
nothing there was nothing in their thought process that indicated that this person was like consciously maintaining the portal. All they seem to be doing is protecting, like single-mindedly protecting the portal.
Either way, we need to get in that portal, meaning we're gonna have to deal with the man in charge of protecting it.
Well, maybe not him, but the ghouls. Though that's kind of a big issue.
Indeed, and we don't really know how
All right,
capable the net.
All right, I don't think there's a way to get around. If you'd like, we can choose to not shoot the necromancer first. I think that's a very bad idea. I think in the event that this person is maybe some sort of conduit to allow the spell to exist outside of the portal, that shooting him first and immediately shutting down every ghoul is worth that risk. But if the whole party so chooses, I will shoot at a ghoul first instead, and we can see what happens. Y'all may vote.
I don't think I was listening enough.
I think shoot the necromancer. I don't think you're gonna kill him in one blow. We can at least incapacitate him A little bit. I'd rather start by shooting the necromancer.
I can try and shoot it in the foot with an arrow rather than a cannon to the face.
We want to incapacitate him, so we need to like knock him out, or like.
Maybe. What if he's just an allegiant follower?
Force might be... Knocking out with force might be the best option if we can.
All right.
It's just
Would one of
there's
us
no
like to sneak up and
guarantee-
hit it on the back of the head?
There's no guarantee that any amount of damage we do will... If they are
Yes,
being
this-
controlled directly, there's no guarantee that any damage we do will really affect the possession.
You know what? Follow me. Shonna's gonna start running.
Prince, have you ever heard of Occam's razor?
Wait,
Hey, Shauna,
who?
what are you doing?
I'm just gonna run towards him with the stick.
Are you,
What?
The
Please
quarter
don't.
staff.
Okay.
All right,
Shauna
okay.
begins running towards them with the stick.
All right.
This is... Okay.
Rox is going to see Shona doing that, and if possible, aim to shoot the necromancer.
Okay.
No, don't do that.
Oh boy.
I think she's going for the portal.
How do I want to rule this?
I'm gonna walk
Shona.
up, get a little closer as I see Shona
I
running.
said-
Well, it
me,
appears
and none
the
of you were
decision has
listening.
been taken out of my hands.
Yep. So Shona begins sprinting. Everyone else reacts accordingly. I would say
Roll for initiative.
yes.
I would
For
assume
now.
Shona, I don't know, rolls with advantage for being the first. I don't know. I'm not thinking.
You know what? Okay. Sure. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Do we roll for?
Roll for initiative. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Wow. My awful initiative
Wait, what
rolls
do I
are
add?
back. It's like a 5 or
What?
something.
Mine never left. 6.
Actually, you might be right. I'm not sure mine left either. That's gonna be a 6 for me as well.
Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Spadoinkle. Okay. And then. And. Okay. All right. 15 or 25 to 20.
23.
Damn. Okay. 23 for Sean.
Yeah, it was natural 20.
20 to 15. All right. Shit. 15 to 10.
I got 14.
No.
Okay. 10 to 5.
6.
Okay.
So
And-
exactly as it happened.
I think Prince would probably go ahead of me.
I think you guys have the same dexterity, so who do you want? Who should go first?
Do we actually? Wow.
I have a higher
Who would see
initiative.
Shona running
I have a
first?
3 on initiative. And
Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind. Then yeah,
Oh.
Princess first. Okay, and then boink. All right. Top of the round, Shona, you're up.
What do I see as I'm running towards the necromancer? Like,
He
Does he
still appears
notice?
to be sort of absent-mindedly looking away.
all right, so I'm gonna just run straight up to him, bonk him, and then dive into the portal. Like bonk him
Okay.
with the quarterstaff.
All right. So you run up to him. Go ahead and make an attack for the quarterstaff.
Can I roll for not damage? Well, like for head trauma.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Okay, so the
yeah.
way I do non-lethal is it essentially works the same way as killing someone, but when they get to low enough health, you just say, "I'm not trying to kill them. I'm trying to knock them out," or something like that at any point. So, Shona,
Okay.
you're not gonna try and kill this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, just just go ahead and make a normal attack.
Well, what do I add? Proficiency.
Your attack
and-
bonus, which is proficiency in Dex.
Okay. So 11.
Okay. You run up to this guy and, with a quick thrust of the quarterstaff into his chest, you see
I
as
wanted-
like a sort of layer of shimmery magic sparks as you hit the blow. and bounces off, seemingly unaffecting him. But you see as he looks up with you with a sort of grim and twisted smile.
Ugh, that is too much like Ozzy.
Oh.
Alright, so you made an attack. Anything else? You wanted to jump inside the portal?
Yeah, jump inside the portal.
Alright, Shona, you jump, and it's weird. You sort of, like the front part of your body begins to sink into this extra dimensional space, your arms and your face. But then after a while, it feels like you've submerged your face into a pillow, and with a quick response, you bounce back out, seemingly unable to go through the portal.
Man! Alright, does that end my turn?
Anything else you want to do?
Look at the
You
crystal.
have other stuff you could do.
I'm gonna assume Shona is very confused in this moment and just run to the crystal and touch it.
Okay.
How does it feel?
Feels crystal-like.
Does it feel magical?
Crystal. It definitely feels magical.
Do I want to break it?
Wait, Whiskers,
Oh,
you're
how
a
dirty.
Whiskers, you're a monk now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna recommend that you thoroughly read through that because your bonus actions are important.
Hold on. Give me a moment. Think about what you're gonna do while.
Oh
I
yeah,
find?
monk and bonus actions. I forgot. Monk.
Uncle Wonka.
Munkle.
Mystic energy of key. Oh god.
Key
Mhm.
points. They're key to your character.
Okay, what else?
Yeah.
Oh my god. How dare you? What else?
He's not wrong.
What all are the bonus actions? Right.
You can
Um,
either
you
Strike of the
can-
Wind or Flurry of Blows, I think, are the most important.
Yeah, you can either
Fireball.
spend a key point to make 2 unarmed actions on top of, or unarmed strikes on top of your current thing. You can also dodge as a bonus action, and you can disengage or dash. And all these cost 1 key point. So you can punch 2 more times.
Well, he's got a barrier of magic.
I think you just missed.
Oh, did I?
Mhm.
Would you roll again?
An 11.
Yeah, you missed.
All right. Well, I'm mad that this guy is probably the reason I can't get in the portal, so I'm gonna run over here and punch him. Flurry of
Right.
blows in the head.
Go ahead and make 2 melee unarmed strikes.
That's like 2 separate rolls.
Yes.
Okay. That's 18. That's not good.
Okay.
That's a 1.
So, you, seemingly frustrated by the situation, run over, and with a solid uppercut, you just knock one of this guy's teeth out, and it goes flying, and there's a bit of blood coming from his mouth. Second
Oh,
one,
God.
however, he sort of dances around you, and you miss. You whiff. You go for a jab, and it just goes wide. Go ahead and roll damage for that first one, because that did hit.
And they are unarmed strikes, specifically.
Yes.
Wait.
So whatever you're
Oh, that
unarmed.
was right. Okay. Some primal D&D knowledge came to me. 5.
All right.
Learning.
5 points of damage.
Some primal demon.
Finally, it only took
From
you
playing
24
a monk
sessions.
before, I was like, oh, I know what dice to use, and then I was confused how I knew it.
All right, that ends your turn, Shona. And first up, or next up after you, actually no, Kyle, you're up.
Okay, Kaido's a little upset that Shona just bounces out of the portal. But we've gone with the attack option. So Kyle's gonna try to get this guy into the portal so we don't have to deal with him. I'm just gonna try to vortex warp him just right above the portal and he'll fall in.
Okay.
Oh.
What saving throw is that?
Let me double check. I think it's just my attack DC.
No, what
Oh.
saving throw does he have to make?
Constitution.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. That is a 12.
That's not enough.
Okay. So, you see as he is suddenly teleported over top the portal, and as he falls in, you see as he, similar to Shona, sinks in for but a moment before going flying and slamming on the ground, dealing 6 points of damage.
Oh shit. Nice.
When I touched the crystal, how sturdy did it seem?
Hard to tell. You know, you're not really a jewel person, so it could be as hard as rocks or it could be very brittle.
As hard as who?
Hey, no,
Indeed,
I don't like that.
Not possible.
Oh
Rock,
yeah,
shoot.
no.
Alright. So that's Vortex Warp?
Yes, and then get up here. Guess I'll go over here. And then I will. Let me see the range real quick. Okay, it does hit. I will poison spray him,
Whom?
the necromancer.
Is he within range?
I'm pretty sure.
Alright, let me double check. Poison spray. Range is 10 feet.
Oh, I was looking at prestidigitation.
Whoops.
Slightly buffing poison mist and giving it a range of 50 feet, so you can fucking gas out entire houses at once.
Blast.
I will then do create bonfire just under his feet.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Is that another save?
Let me see. Any creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. He doesn't seem dexterous, he's old. That's
He fails. That's 8, so go ahead and roll for damage.
5 damage.
Alright. You see as he stands up, but is immediately engulfed in flames. He tries to pat them out, but the whole time his smile doesn't fade from his face. Takes the damage. Does that end your turn?
I'm gonna shout at Prince, this guy's definitely evil.
Speaking of which, Prince, that brings us to your turn.
Really? Okay.
Yes. You guys got something called a surprise round, in which these guys can't act for 1 round.
Okay. that makes a lot of sense.
I just realized I never mentioned it, but and luckily it hasn't popped up yet. But everyone do remember to make sure to cast relatively quiet spells. I will be avoiding using my cannon so we don't alert the goblin horde.
Yeah.
For most of Exodus's distraction.
Or are they already alerted?
I mean, maybe, but I'd rather minimize the risk.
Real.
There we go, fixed.
Alright, Prince.
I am okay. Where am I right now?
Back at the edge of the map.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay. I've got a course of action planned out. I can move 30 feet. It looks like, which would put me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yep, right under that tree.
Okay. And then I need to check distance real quick here just to make sure. I don't think I can make it all the way to there, so I'm probably going to attack one of these ghouls, actually.
Alright.
Yeah, I think I'm 30 feet, I think was the range on this one. Oh, range 60 feet, never mind. I could totally attack the Necromancer.
You gonna?
I am actually... Here's what I'm going to do here. I am going to use Dissonant Whispers on this Ghoul, Ghoul 2. Because
Okay.
if that fails, then it has to back away, which gives the frontline people some more breathing room. That way they don't get closed in on as quickly.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers on Ghoul 2. Which is a wisdom saving
That is
throw.
a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Dope. That's a 10.
I have 14, so no.
All right.
It's gonna be-
Which direction does it have to run?
The creature has to run, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. I think that's just directly the most distance it can put between me and itself. And I need to roll 3d6, yeah?
Yes, psychic damage. Go ahead.
That's okay, I guess.
That's, better than before.
It's not as bad as some of the rolls I was having in our last encounter, so I'll take it.
All right. So yeah, Prince, as you whisper this ominous phrase in magic language, you see as this ghoul that was sort of like moaning and snarling, it's like, and then it just books it and then falls over and then starts running again and gets all the way over here.
Awesome.
What is a ghoul?
I can put a picture in chat if you want.
Please do.
Okay. Sure.
They are not what I thought they looked like.
Ghoul.
I thought they were just ghosts, but spookier.
No, not quite.
I think that's because in Britain they say ghoul instead of ghost.
You ghoul, you ghastly fella. All right.
I saw
that brings
on
us
some-
to rocks. Unless you have anything else you want to do on your turn, Prince.
I am going to actually. I do want to. Let's get some bardic inspiration out there. We'll go ahead and Shona, I think. Shona is the closest to the front lines. I'm going to use some of the ye old bardic inspiration to shout out to Shona, or okay, I might not shout, just loud enough for Shona to hear. Keep up the good work.
All right, Shona, you feel inspired. Is Whiskers even here?
Oh no, I forgot my name's Shona. And I still need to get off Twitter.
Oh my.
That should do, friend. That should do.
It was easier when I was playing Celeste.
Does that end your turn, Prince?
That ends my turn. Yes.
All right, rocks. Last up in the initiative order. Go for it.
All right.
Wait, what happened?
You got
You've been
inspired.
given words of inspiration.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I
I don't know why it's been hard for me to focus.
Position.
It's okay. It's just the tumor.
The tumor.
It's
But what
just
if there
a
is?
tumor?
Pop
No,
over
I don't
here.
think it's a tumor.
Never mind, that's a bad idea. Pop over here. And attempt to shoot at the necromancer.
You got something that ignores half cover, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My cannon ignores half cover. Shit. I can't
Can you
dash.
use the cannon?
I can and call over every zombie nearby. It's a cannon.
Right.
I'd really rather not.
You could just jog. Get on top of this rock.
I've used all of my speed for the turn. I'd have to waste the turn. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can do.
You use inspiration on jogging.
No.
I know you don't have it, but
Can you
That'd be funny.
use inspiration on jogging?
oh, this is worse.
Yeah, I think I'll take aim at Ghoul 1 with my crossbow.
Okay. You gonna shoot it?
Yes.
Go for it. Roll an attack. Ooh.
Okay. 9.
You all just see as a bolt goes and soars off into the horizon.
Bing. It actually just disappears.
It's just gone.
It's like the blast.
No, it literally fizzles. I have magic ammo.
Oh, right.
That's where you
Alright.
are getting the arrows from.
It's like a mini firework.
I always wondered.
Yeah, it's also why I don't have to reload. Thank fucking God.
Phew.
I will use my bonus action. No, I can't use a bonus action to dash. What can I do? Anything?
Dump
One
your feet on the ground, just like.
rereading Expeditious Retreat, just in case I can cast a bonus action. It can. I will cast. Yeah, I will cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay. You are now
So
concentrating on Expeditious Retreat.
awesome. And on cast, that counts as a dash, and then as a bonus action for each subsequent turn,
That is
for up
correct.
to 10 minutes. Yeah, sweet. So then I will dash. Where are you, ruler? Bam. And now I'll pass.
All right. Top of the round. Shona, you're back up.
All
These
right.
creatures appear to be fully aware and now ready to fight back.
Oh dear lord. Okay. How's the necromancer looking? How's he doing?
He looks a little hurt, but he's still pretty firm.
I'm gonna chase him down.
All right. It's not running, so you don't got to chase, but sure.
All right, whatever.
You dash over to him, ready to pummel his ass.
I'm gonna bonk him in the head with the quarterstaff.
All right. Go ahead and make a quarterstaff attack.
How do I do that? It's a 1d8. Okay.
You gotta roll the attack first.
I know.
Okay,
I'm
just checking.
struggling to find the dice. That's not good.
All right. Yeah, with that first one, you swipe up at him, and once again, it just collides with this magical armor and bounces off.
I'm gonna get mad and punch him with the flurry of blows bonus
All
attack.
right. Yeah, you whack him and bounces off, and then you're like, screw this, and you just
Frick
take
this.
2 jabs at his face.
I don't think one of those hits again.
Well, what's the higher of the two?
It's 13 and 4.
Okay. Well, like with your bonus.
Oh. Oh wait, yeah. So it'd be 18.
Okay. 18 hits. He is going to use his reaction to cast the shield spell, so it misses. So as you come around, he just dodges out of the way of one of them, and then with the other one, you feel a solid impact right into his jaw, but then look up and see as he's seemingly unfazed, and another arcane layer of protection has surrounded itself around him.
Dang it.
You're fighting a caster. Is that end your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Well,
Ooh.
no. I'm gonna move onto here, and like you know how like in gym when you would like poise against a wall to get ready to run.
No, you're gonna bounce off of it and run into him.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet. Ghoul 1's turn and is gonna go over and it is going to attack Kyle with its claws, I believe. Yes, it's going to make a claws attack.
Indeed. Yes. Yes.
That is a 22.
It's close, but it'll hit.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, man. You take... What? Really? Huh. You take 8 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, you're good. So this thing just slashes up at you and cuts into your chest a little bit, but you feel some sort of weird tingling, but you shrug it off, seemingly unaffected. Kyle, you're up.
Okay.
You're staring dead in the eyes of this zombie. Or ghoul, whatever you want to call it. Dichotomy.
Let me see. Can I just dimension door away from this guy?
You can.
I will go on top of the rock.
All right. You dimension door up on top of the rock with a flourish of your cape.
Awesome. Okay. I will scorching ray him.
The ghoul?
Necromancer.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 3 scorching ray attacks.
Ooh. So 14, 13. Is that a 9? No, it's a 6. So yeah, 13, 14, and 25.
All right. You see as 2 of the rays just bounce off harmlessly and spark into the ground, but 1 does hit, so go ahead and roll 2d6 fire damage.
Sweet.
Oh, I can cast that next level.
That you can. All right. You see as he takes 2 solid impacts into the chest.
Going next level.
A little chip damage going on.
Or he takes 1 solid impact into the chest, sorry. Alright, does that end your turn?
I suppose that it will. Yeah.
Alright. Shona, you are going to be assailed by this ghoul. It sprints on over to you and is also going to make a claw attack at you. The same way it did to Kyle Hader. That is only a 16, though. Does that hit?
No.
Alright, yeah. So, you're poised up against this wall, but you're quick enough to sort of lean back, just definitely enough to dodge the claws of this thing. That'll bring us to the Necromancer's turn. He is going to... What will he do? What will he do, this little goober, this little rapscallion? He is going to...
Uh-oh.
Shona, you see as he sort of darts around to your side, and he is going to...
Uh-oh, that's not good.
All this magic, he just stabs you.
And he just slaps you.
So
Show me your
shocked, can't
dukes.
move for 2 turns.
Oops, that's not right.
Necromancer?
Luigi.
Nah, fellow monk. And then you get like an 18 hit comboed.
Audio open?
Alright, he is going to... Yep. Alright, so you see as he takes his hands with a grin on his face and rubs them together, and you see as a little bit of static electricity begins to form. I need Shona and Prince to both make a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
This is a line. God dang, man.
Lightning strike.
And
Wait,
this
is the
as
ghoul
well.
gonna get hit? Okay.
The ghoul
cool.
is also going to get hit.
Rattle his bones.
Dex saving
Rattle 'em,
throw.
boys.
Oh god,
That's a
please
good
be
roll
enough.
for once.
That's gonna
That
be-
is gonna
wait,
be
a saving throw?
22.
Yes. saving
Yeah,
throw.
so just roll.
Yeah. Wait, okay, so you had proficiency, right?
If you're proficient in that save, yes.
Yeah. 18.
22.
Okay, 18. Alright, you both succeed, which means you only take half damage.
Oh.
You see as this bolt of lightning streaks out of his hands and bypasses through the two of you. Not making direct purchase, but you feel like your skin is just a bit charred. You take
Jesus
11
Christ,
points
man.
of lightning damage.
Oh,
No.
Wow.
we
And the ghoul,
collateral.
fails, so he takes 23. The ghoul is disintegrated.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Okay, Shona, this is gonna be like you just gotta position yourself in front of every ghoul, and eventually it's just be the necromancer.
All
We'll
right.
revive you.
I could take
Well,
the damage.
I felt bad at one point about this necromancer, but no. At this point, it's a matter of self-defense. I think. Very justified. I just got a third of my hit points knocked out. That was some serious damage. At this point, it's try to stay alive mode.
I don't care if he's a
You're doing-
farmer.
It's your turn.
He's gonna die.
What's up?
It's mine. turn?
Prince, it's
Sorry.
not yours.
Okay.
It's okay.
Cool.
I forgive you.
I can go back to.
Yes, you can look
I
at
need
the-
something better. I need like a fidget toy, dude. This is not.
Why don't you just think of what you're going to do next?
Yeah.
Keys.
A fidget
No,
toy,
keys.
it does help. I have like an infinity cube and a fidget spinner,
Nice.
I need one of those, dude. These will work for now.
and I'm
I have a dry
juggling.
erase marker.
Wait, do they come through?
Yes, they
A
do.
little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe just like put them in your mouth.
No.
I am.
Hasty keys.
I have no idea where the collateral line from this thing's lightning is going to be. But just to be safe, I'm going to move. I think I'm going to move and start trying to engage Ghoul 1. So
Okay.
I'll go to 3. I'm just going to kind of chill right here, I think. Do these rocks
Okay.
offer any cover?
That one does, yeah. You're
Okay,
right
sweet.
behind it.
So is standing right behind it now going to impact is that gonna impact my ability to cast a spell on this thing?
No, I'll say you did it while you were moving over there, not after you got behind the rock.
In that case, we're going to use I want to use Dissonant Whispers, but I think that's going to put the ghoul like right next to. Can I ask if I can do something? Like as
Sure,
I'm
what's up?
moving, like when at this angle, can I use Dissonant Whispers? That way I'm not sending it right towards Shona.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Alright.
Cool. Let me
Wisdom
yeah.
saving throw. That's a 7, so it fails.
Alright, and then 3d6.
Takes 3d6 psychic damage.
That's much worse than last time. Rats. Okay.
What was it? Sorry, I actually didn't see it. I was looking at something else.
I was 6.
Okay. Ghoul 1 takes 6 points of psychic damage. And also just seemingly runs over, tripping over itself, getting away from you.
And
in
then
fear.
we're gonna be over here now. Kyle is Shona's kind of far away. I did already Bardic Inspire Shona, so let's give some Bardic Inspiration to Kyle.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Was the distance an issue with Kyle?
No.
Okay. And so it's like, I don't have a good thing to say. Just some general words of encouragement. Keep up the good work, Kyle.
Thanks.
I
I had the high ground.
As you pushed the ghoul away from Shona, but you pushed it right next to Kyle.
Kyle's on top of a rock, though.
Well, yeah, the ghoul can climb. It's not that stupid.
Oh, this changes my plan.
I thought the rock was higher.
High ground, Anakin, not gonna work.
Kyle and I were both thinking, and neither of us were cooking. We were thinking the same thing, and we were both thinking wrong.
My toes. No.
Rocks. Your turn, baby.
Yes. I am going to 2, 3, 4, 5. Scooch over here. I lied. Scooch over here. And take it. Oh, there's a crystal on the way. Shit. Come on, scooch back here. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to just completely circle around to like this area. That way I have a clear shot on both, and then aim to shoot at the necromancer with my
Alright, go ahead.
crossbow.
Oh shoot, sorry. I started moving Shona.
12 plus 18.
All right. I'm really sorry, but you see as you shoot this thing, and even though it makes a good impact, just another layer of arcane protection bounces it off, and it goes flying into the tree before it disappears.
All right, okay. If an 18 doesn't hit, then there is in fact magic in the way. Um,
You all
That-
saw he cast the shield spell. And that's
Oh,
what's giving him
shit.
the bonus right now.
okay.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's all. I've done everything I can.
All right.
I think it
Ghoul
only
3
lasts
is going to attack rocks.
a couple of
Shield
turns.
lasts for the round.
Around, okay.
So-
The round isn't over?
No.
Jesus.
He used it at the beginning of the round when Shona attacked him.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Let me double check just in case, because it did go to his turn.
No,
so-
no, you're right.
I just like
Wait,
to be
yeah, no,
thorough.
because he.
Shield until the start of your next turn. Okay, so yeah, I'm wrong.
that would've hit.
Yeah. He won't
Okay,
use shield
sweet.
as a reaction this time, so go ahead and roll for damage.
All right, 1d8 plus 3.
Ooh, shit.
11. Okay, yeah, we'll take max.
Oh,
Yeah, you see, as the bolt sticks into his chest, he almost doubles over from the sudden entry wound. He's looking pretty hurt at this point now.
Awesome. Cool. Then I will pass.
All right, Shona, you're up. Or actually, no,
All
sorry,
right.
it's Ghoul 3's turn. It's
Never
going to
mind.
take a claw attack at rocks on, rocks off.
Never mind, I'm taking damage.
Pretty boinkers. Oh, okay. That is a
Oh,
that hits.
it's close, but it hits.
You take 6 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Oh.
Yeah, you're good.
13, I think. Yeah, 19, and that's before advantage is applied.
Big chillin'. In that case, top of the round. It is now actually Shauna's turn.
Now be
Okay. I want to pick this man up and throw him. Well, not pick him up, but shove him into the portal. In a way to get some rebound. Hold on.
Ooh, okay. I see what you're doing here. Go ahead and make a. It would normally be in athletics, but if you can give me a good argument for acrobatics, I'll allow it.
Give me a second because I can't find my roll 20. There you go.
It's just
All
good
right.
work because it's now playing Acid Right.
I am? I guess just because that's open. Alright. Acrobatics? Wait, if I can make a good argument,
Yeah, because it's normally an athletics check.
I'm going to spin him. So I'm going to
Okay,
take
so
him
you-
and then just go woo, 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 woo. Kind of like Mario with Bowser.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Oh.
Do I actually have proficiency in acrobatics? More than athletics. Okay. Alright. Come on. Dang it!
All right, I'm gonna.
I
make
try to
a
pick him
test
up
roll.
and it doesn't work.
Well, it might. He
Sorry.
still could fail. That's
Oh my god.
6.
I have a 7!
Yeah.
Okay. So you and just toss him into the portal. He sinks in a little bit before bouncing back
Wait,
out.
wait. I want to smack him while he's down. I want to try and like knock him and push him farther in to get better rebound.
No,
Can I
yeah.
do that?
Like further into the portal.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and just kind of ram him with it.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and make a quarterstaff attack.
Okay.
Sweet.
This keeps sucking.
Well, nice idea.
14.
Okay, that's. Wait, what? 14? Didn't you just roll higher? What'd you just roll?
I just rolled a 9. And then attack
Oh.
is 5. Is that right?
Okay, yeah, I guess that's right. All right. So yeah.
Is it
Uh,
proficiency plus dexterity
Yes.
for your attack? Okay, then yeah.
Okay.
Yo, hold on, guys.
I just thought you had a higher bonus than that, but yeah.
As a weeb, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it.
Oh yo.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I normally try not to interrupt the session too much.
That deserves
people
celebration.
But thank you so much for the thank you so much for the sub.
Thank you.
Welcome to the club.
We'll
First
try and
sub?
get you some. We'll try and get you some nice emotes here soon. We're still working on rolling everything out.
All right. So, Jonah, you jab him with the stick, but it just goes wide and actually bounces off the portal. Actually, no, it sinks into the portal, but you retract it out.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
You still have your bonus action and your movement.
Oh,
I'm gonna wait for him to rebound out.
Caprese subscribed with Prime Gaming as well.
I could do that.
Hell
We
yeah,
got a hype
Caprese.
train out of that.
Let's go.
Yeah. Keep it going.
Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it.
That's funny.
Prime
Be here
gaming.
for the hype train.
All right. He bounces out. Shauna, what are you gonna do?
Does he like rebound and take some damage?
Uh,
I was hoping he'd like slam into one of these crystals.
He just sort of stumbles out. He
Alright,
didn't
well,
get
while
whacked that
he's-
hard.
Dazed, I'm gonna that did not work the way I hoped it would, but I'm gonna punch him now. Flurry of blows again.
All right, go ahead and make 2 attacks.
Actually, can I punch him towards the
So
just
what
gonna
I imagine
confuse
when you
him.
said you were doing that is that you were using the rebound to get like a solid hit on him.
Kinda. I was gonna try and push him so far in that he rebounded out and like slammed into something. Kind of like when,
Well, you're
Like
Kyle.
pushing a ball underwater.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you'd really have to get him in there in order for that to happen, but
Okay.
you can still
Maybe
just
next I'll
rebound
call
him off
everyone
and
over.
strike him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just punch him.
All right, go ahead and roll attack.
That's not great.
All right,
That's
go ahead and roll the second.
12,
Yeah, the first one doesn't hit. Oh, God damn.
14.
Okay, yeah. As he bounces off the ball, he slides past you, and you just both your
Punch
strikes
it
go
in.
wide. Punch in air. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. Ghoul 1 is going to climb over to Kyle and jump at his toes. He's going to make an attack. Boink. That is a pretty measly 11.
Stupid ghoul.
All right, yeah, you just kick it in the face.
Heh.
Kyle, you're up.
I spit on it, and then I fire.
Spit on you.
You're not allowed to do that. You can't climb. You're stupid. I guiding bolt the necromancer. I'm gonna through your boss.
There is a slight problem with that, in that you are separated by a large rift in space.
Come again?
A big portal is separating the two of you.
What do you mean?
Well, how's the guiding bolt gonna get through that?
It's coming out of the ground.
No,
It's a ball.
it is a ball. Look at the path it has to travel in order to hit the necromancer. It has to go.
I
Up and over.
I thought it was flat on the ground.
No. It is this big rift in the sky.
Yell Kobe and Arcade.
It's a rift in the sky.
Yeah,
like what?
Kobe
What
and
is it?
Arcade.
It's like a
40
big sphere that's floating in the air.
That's
like an
way
inch off.
cooler than what I was imagining.
Okay, that's simply twice the length of a 3-pointer. You can do this.
I can. Okay, I jump. Mad hops. Jump the ghoul. Kyle forms a ball of chains in his hand and absolutely fucking dunks it, hook shot over into the necromancer.
I'm going to
Fucking
die.
Space Jam.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say go ahead and make.
Stop points.
We'll just call this an attack roll. Depending on the attack roll, will determine the success. So go ahead, you jump
Hey.
in, go for
Is
it.
bardic inspiration a 6 or a 4?
It is a 6 at this level.
Plus spell attack is 22.
Okay, and you are trying to kill this guy, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you see as this ball of just chain sort of does a strange arc around the side of the rift. And Shona, you are... I mean, I don't think you would try to stop it, but you see as this ball of chain just barrels through this guy, decimating his chest and all, leaving a mushy pile of entrails on the ground.
Wow.
3
Oh, wow.
points. That's the game. You lose.
Sean is just gonna stand there in shocked silence, like, oh,
Oh no.
the
you see
punching
the other-
people. This is what wizardry looks
Oh
like.
no.
And you see as the other two ghouls fall down motionless.
Kyle's dancing. Kyle's teabagging the ghouls. I told you you're stupid. I killed your boss. Oh, and Michael Jordan. Michael
Why
Jordan.
does Kyle's like why does Kyle's confident boasting always get validated?
He did just roll a 22. We'll let
I
him blow it a
know.
little.
I'm aware.
I go and look. Want to look
Upon
in.
seeing the ghouls drop, Rox is gonna just look over at Prince, stare for a second, and then go, Prince, Occam's razor dictates that whatever requires the least assumptions is the best guess. If the zombies aren't attacking someone, they're probably with them.
Oh my
Glad this worked out.
Oh my god, dude.
You're also just shouting at me, by the way, because I am way
Yeah,
the
you're
fuck
across
away.
the map.
Oh, you're right.
Occam's razor!
Rox yells Occam's razor and then walks over and calmly explains it like he didn't yell just 10 seconds ago.
Rox, I'm aware there was no harm in being cautious.
And I get that. And I won't hold this over your head. I just wanted to point it out.
You say that like someone who is going to hold it over my head.
Rox is going to walk back off to the portal.
Oh man, what a setup.
Kyle, you were gonna loot?
Mm-hmm.
This guy's got Jack on him. He's just a gross Possessionless man. He's got clothes and that's it.
You guys, I think he was shitting his pants just right where he was chanting.
Unfortunate.
I know. Your little goon sesh is over.
Oh, Prince's
Now-
Prince's come on over as well.
Damn. The ghouls don't even got anything. We just have a portal, and we don't even know if the
Wow.
goblin zombies have been dealt with.
Oh yeah, Exodus. So I see that the portal's not closed. You guys want to take a quick nap?
What?
Should we investigate? Like, see if we can get in? Or, like...
Can I be cringe and suggest that this is a good cliffhanger?
No,
You know what?
okay.
Sure. That's fine. You know, we're coming up on the later hours. So
Yeah.
I'll say that as you guys are sort of like looking at this big blue ball in the sky and sort of contemplating your next move, you guys see as Exodus begins running over, and that's where we're gonna go ahead and leave the session.
That's a pretty good stopping place. We're all like blue, illuminated by blue. We're looking up, like, what the heck?
That'd be a
You can make
great
it
piece
cool.
of art
Yeah.
if we got it at someday. Anyways,
Kyle Hader just hit a 45-foot fucking basketball hoop shot.
around a
With
fucking
magic.
hole in the sky. That was sick as hell.
That was
I just find it hilarious that Kyle somehow. Loaf, can we go watch ducks? Yeah. Sure.
Oh wait, Rox, I'm curious if that confirms your belief in me as Christ your Savior.
Oh boy.
I don't even think Rock saw it. I think he was too. Oh wait. Rock saw it, but it's just combat. Me as a player is insanely impressed, and that has 1 point. Rock's, you successfully shot the guy that was going to get shot on his turn, anyways.
I think that's successful. I'm just an efficient combat machine. That's good.
Alright, anyways. Closing remarks. Streaming for the rest of the week. Tomorrow night, Yakuza 0. Be there or I don't know.
Square.
I will also attempt to do 1, possibly 2 more streams of either Celeste or Hollow Knight. Either Wednesday afternoon, Thursday night, or Friday afternoon. No guarantees on any of that because my schedule's super weird this week, but I'm going to try and do at least one thing other than Yakuza this week. I will be going on vacation starting on Saturday, and that will go to the following Friday. I could be back as early as that Saturday, but it's more likely I'll be back the day after on Sunday. Not gonna lie, I've never played D&D, but watching it happen, it's been fun on stream, I've gotta say. We sometimes these online sessions don't go super well with D&D, but we've managed to work it out pretty well, I think. I think we generally have a pretty good setup here.
We're a little less competent than most parties, but we've managed to meet the majority of the weeks since we've started, which is way more than 96% of all D&D groups can
I'd say we're more on like a once every other week schedule, which is still pretty impressive, I think,
Yeah.
for a D&D group. At least for
Most
the ones
D&D
I've been
groups
in
are like-
before.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we traded more we traded being a bit more regular for the slight trade-off of having to do this online. Regardless though, you're a little less competent than the professional D&D groups. Regardless though, I do want to thank everyone once again for the Prime subs and the hype train. That was fun. A fun little surprise to end the stream. And more broadly, I see Kane.
Don't worry about it. Just don't read it.
More broadly, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. We had Spurk over on YouTube for a little bit. I don't know if they're still there. We had VR Indie Games for a little bit. Even Parkinski cameo, absolute big W. Azewoob, CD, and I think that's it. If I didn't mention you though, regardless, thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate you. And I see what you're all doing in chat. Okay, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you all next time. Ciao.
Good night, everybody.